PGA Sports
late
and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the mid-season classic.
Well, that's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. Just.
I mean, remember, Mike, me, you, and Purple were supposed to, after the next game, you know, we're taking the lead. Because that, I feel like it's something.
Purple not even talking to me.
Ready to go. Off to the first hole.
Purple, I text Purple
as he gets ready to start his second round.
Phone, text him by on here.
Takeaways from
he hasn't responded.
Chinese and a hamburger, I think.
Hell no, I ain't gonna make it legal with him. He don't
down, relax
communicate with me. Hell no.
Shot after going out
of bounds. I want to do that for?
The amount of times somebody splits the fairway after hitting one out of bounds is
salty ass, astronomical.
This will be the third shot after being penalized for going out of bounds.
Here, I'll tell you later privately, so we're nothing started.
Oh, no, make a party. I need to hear this now. I don't play.
Doesn't look good. I think it's going to be in the deep rough.
Or you can put them on mute.
Stuff. That's a difficult lock.
I'd rather do it this way. Oh.
Okay. I want to know what the whole damn deal is.
Well, that's what the great ones do. From the rough, they use their
fellas,
skill and their
hopefully it'll be better tomorrow.
Get it out and get it close.
We'll have less.
Didn't fare too well on this hole yesterday. Made a bogey.
Nah, don't worry about it. We showed speed tonight.
Well,
we showed
this
speed.
Could be a humbling game.
They're gonna deal. I'll be back, man. Y'all stay there.
Okay.
Now at the second hole here at Lighthouse, it's a par 3, 234 yards.
That was fun.
Difficult hole, Frank, especially when the wind picks up.
It is, and you can see with that bunker on the right side, that's obviously the bailout area because the problem side is to the left of this green. That's where the cliff starts to run all the way down to the ocean. This is a very difficult par 3, not just because of its length, but because it's exposed to all of Maine's elements.
Oh, the last time?
Well, this one should be safely on deck here.
Yeah, that was fun. I wish I don't know what I got too far back, and then I took 4 tires. I should have took 2. I thought about taking 2.
Well, certainly playable from here. Ball is in the first cut. Not too bad.
It was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
Once you hit double par, it is time to just pick up and move on. Count that as a triple bogey. Ouch. Now the third hole here at Lighthouse Point, par 5, 566 yards.
Well, where this ball's going, there's no fairway there, only rough. Under out of the rough. Expect the ball to jump forward a little bit.
So from the rough back to the fairway, that's the right way to go.
Yeah, didn't take the bait, and at least now he's only going to play the price of a poor tee shot. Still got a good chance, though, getting away with par.
I think it was me, Green, and somebody else with the trucks that one time. 3 wide, finished 3 wide. I think it was Chicagoland or something. I can't remember. It's on one of my 80 million broadcasts. I feel like finding that.
Oh, this could be trouble. This one is way offline, headed towards those out-of-bounds stakes. Well, no other way to say, Frank, this is where a round can get away. You've just knocked it OB.
Yeah, that shot's never going to come back now. So he doesn't want to compile the error.
Probably my
So this
stream,
now his 5th shot after taking the penalty for the OB.
Yeah, they're starting to rack up a little too quickly right now.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. So another bogey on the scorecard. And Frank, what happened this week?
I think it's a week to forget, Rich.
For those of you just tuning in, We're checking in now on our featured golfer here at the 4th. This has not been pretty so far in the second round. Frank, what are you seeing?
Ball's just going everywhere, out of control, really. A lot of poor decisions. So right now, we better see a turnaround.
See if he can clip this one perfectly, drive it in there from about 120 yards.
This is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Frank, this ball's in the rough. Anything you change in your technique when a ball's sitting down a little bit?
You put the ball back a little bit further in your stance because you're going to get a bit of grass between the ball and the club face. You have to allow for that and keep that club moving. That grass is going to be that grass is going to create a certain amount of resistance.
Bit unfortunate, loses a shot here with that bogey. Now at the 5th.
Yeah, well, that was the restart that for some reason I went way on the outside of the restart and something happened. And I got
The goal really with the Cliffs course is to find fairways.
Frank, this one's offline.
There's rough and thick stuff over there. Oh, and it gets a good kick. It's only in the first cut.
Not too
That's
bad.
not too bad.
Frank, I like the way he sort of starts his swing a little bit on the outside and then drops it right on plane. Frank made this hole just a little bit harder hitting into the rough.
I would say a lot harder.
Frank, here we go again. Another shot from the rough.
I'd love to.
Let's see if he learned his lesson.
Coming out of the rough and right up next to the hole.
This is why I'm afraid that
different day, different hole.
Some type
made bogey yesterday. He'll do
person
better this time.
Deserves that that's going to be in the Final Four. That deserve to be in the Final Four because of stuff like that, races like that.
Been a little too much of that, Frank. Just sort of ho-hum pars.
No.
Now at the 6th hole, it's a par 3, just under 200 yards. Where's the challenge here, Frank?
Well, you've got to love that bunker on the left side, Rich, especially because it's shaped like a letter L. Got to fly that. Green's not too deep. So really the challenge is trying to flight that ball in amongst the breeze should it kick up. Well, Mr. Ball does not meet Mr. Fairway. It's off.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, his name was on the... That didn't make no sense. And he quit it a while ago.
And he's made it onto the green.
He just pulled a Cal Bush.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Doing what needs to be done. You need to make him from that distance.
Pissy in the win the championship.
Now to the 7th hole here at Lighthouse Pointe. Frank, we all love the shorter par 4s.
There's so many decisions to be made here at 7. If you look at the scorecard, it's not very long, but when you start to flash your driver down that right side,
The rest of those guys didn't make it
very narrow.
race.
So the decision is really that's the prudent play or not. From there, it's just a short iron in, and you should be looking at birdie.
They
Chance
quit it
to
a
set
while ago. I
himself
think they
up
did
for
like
a
2 or
good
3
scoring
races and they
opportunity
were
with
done.
his second shot here.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's stuff like that though that's like
Playing this
that
par
can happen
4
3
still
races in a
not
row,
on the
man.
green
I
after
can
that
end up
second
missing
shot.
it. I think I'm
Still not
gonna
done.
lock into the round
Good
of
third
12,
shot,
but
maybe get away here with
like
par.
say for example, we in the round of going to round of 8.
Well, at last,
I just get screwed out of finishes like that. Then I'm gonna be pissed.
another par 3. We're at the 8th. It is only 165 yards.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the cut. If Xfinity, even though I deserve to be in the Final Four for that as well. To be honest, like I'm not as worried, but like the
nice
Cup
strike,
Series is more.
Not quite directly in
more
line with the
concerned
flag.
about that.
Just drifting a bit to the right, but he'll settle. Par yesterday. Now for birdie.
These past couple of weeks.
Yeah, he is.
And at last, he has made a birdie.
And what can he do from here, though?
Racer.
Is that the start of something? It looks like it is.
Now to the par 5 ninth. Frank, what are we looking at
Last
here?
week, he blew
Well, for
by
the
me
longer
like I was
hitters, it's
sitting there
actually a
eating
chance to
popcorn
reach
or
par
something.
5 and 2. 300 yards is where that fairway starts to bend more to the left. So you do the maths, it's going to give you roughly 250 yards to the middle sort of front left of that green. That's the easy way to play the hole. Make a mistake off the tee and you might find out this is a more difficult three-shotter than what you were anticipating.
Frank, just a slight miss off the
I
tee.
thought
He's in
he
the
was
fairway
gonna be
bunker.
automatic,
Yeah, you just
like,
really got to
locked in
pick the right
first,
club once
and
again.
then
Sometimes you
Les
take a little
did
bit
to
more
start,
club
like, racking
out of
off
the fairway
wins.
bunker, choke down.
Top threes.
The second shot. How tough is this going to be now from the rough, Frank?
Oh, it's tough to say, Rich. I mean, so much is going to depend on that lie. I'm going to need a little bit of luck.
Oh, you know.
Frank, you always talk about it. Don't compound the mistakes. Well, here we are, another shot from the rough.
And this one, no easier than the one he's just hit. Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back
What about
in
the
play.
stage?
Played the
point?
smart shot right there. Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Not sure what happened. Looks so good, and
Yeah,
now
the
looks
top
so
10
ordinary.
do. Top 10 each stage get 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1.
Knocks it up on the green. Is about 28 feet away from the hole.
Oh, sweet.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Must make this for a double bogey.
Man, MclRoy racing good at the end of that.
That's messy. That's a double bogey. Played very poorly on the front, but still a chance to get it back here on the back nine.
Yeah, this is where you just simply have to eradicate what's been. You know, golf is that
I'm just
game of
waiting to get
keep
taken
doing
out in this chase.
what's in front of you. Keep moving, one step at a time.
That's all
Oh,
I'm
then,
waiting on.
then you'll see a lot of comments.
It is
going
nice
on.
to have that one in your bag, to be able to hit it that long.
Yeah, that has to be at least 315 yards.
167 maybe?
This is the second shot at the par 4.
It has been hard. I've noticed that when I came in to the league that
He's knocked it on the green,
Because
but
I
not
was
in
used
a
to
great
racing.
position. This is a difficult chance coming up
where
here. Long birdie try.
I felt way
Birdie
faster than
try
everybody,
again
but
here
never get a win,
today.
'cause everybody kept taking me out. And then I got in here, it was like a lot harder. It took me a long time to get a win. It took me to race in the wrong car to win. So maybe I should try that.
Looks like he just misread that.
Really. This is an awkward length. Just a little bit of a misread there. We smize.
Vegas is one with the custom setup. It's horrible. I hate it.
Then a rocky round.
I don't know if I've done that one. I put all the setups in. Never raced every
Now we go to the
setup.
11th hole, and this is a par 5, but it's actually shorter than the par 4 10th. This one comes in at 530 yards. And more evidence of the kind of creativity by the award-winning design team of Patel and Duncan.
Yeah,
That's right.
HD
Patel really
Motorsports
is
where I got
known to
all
be the
mine.
shaper. He's the one that makes all those interesting shapes of the bunkers. For example, here,
His
nipping it
setups
in the
are like
fairway, making drive or
scientific.
almost too much club or very, very
Knocking
risky,
off
plus the
fast
front
five
bunker
off.
there. Now, this is a great par 5. The
better
reason
than
why
that.
it's
Wicked loose.
reachable, it's tempting, but you don't know what you're going to finish up shooting on it.
Like, you gotta adjust
this
a
is
little
the
bit.
third
It be
shot
some
from the
races
fairway
too,
bunker.
Like, it be some setups to where
Good
you have
lie.
it down all the way at
Once
45.
again, just making sure you have enough
like, when
loft
he's
to carry the
testing
lip in front
you
of you.
can see how
And
loose
really
he
then
is,
focus
and
about
then
the
you try
target
to
in front.
Try that,
Might need a
and you're
shovel
like, oh,
soon.
no, let me adjust that.
Settles in over the bunker shot. This his fourth. He's hit the green, but his work is by no means finished. A difficult putt coming up from
How do you
about
think that
25
Eldora
feet.
race is going to go?
Kind of a tricky read. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Yeah, you do.
So a drop shot.
I've missed that game.
12th hole now, and Frank, the long hitters
If this next
could have an
NASCAR game
advantage
ain't
here.
good, man, I give
If
up
they
on
want
this
to take
stuff.
a very dangerous line over that left side, this is really where
I
the
wish they
shot
would
maker has
remake
the advantage.
NASCAR
That whole
15
bending
this
completely
week.
to the left. You'd like to
That
hit a
game-
draw
that
there,
game's
so
even
use
worse.
those bunkers down the
But
through
the
side of the
tire
fairway
wear
and
was
then
way
just
better
sort of
in
shape
it.
that ball towards the green. Interesting shaped green, really 3 different sections to
Yeah,
this.
because
and
I
of
was
course,
really
3
loose.
bunkers.
The car got
each
loose. It didn't just
protecting
wear
a
out
different
hard to turn.
portion.
It was loose and everything. I wish they would change the apron because it shouldn't get that loose when you touch the apron.
When you
I might try that.
I won't
Headed for the bunker? Just a bit offline and into the
Again.
bunker.
That
So the second of the
NASCAR 09
par
was
4
fun.
goes begging, and now I'll
Not
have to
all
rely on a
that,
short
I'm
game.
talking about like,
But a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes.
like
See if he does it here.
Going back to those again.
I mixed the modifieds and stuff in it.
Not enough on that one.
Yeah,
What
just
was
seemed
that?
to baby.
06 total team control or something?
05 to 07.
Frank, a little chip shot here from the fringe. Now,
That was
a lot of
fun.
options. I've
I
seen some
kinda
players hit 6
miss-
iron, others will shut down like a sandwich.
Yes,
Yeah,
Dodge.
it's 2
Great
schools
play.
of thought. Some people just try and
That's
perfect
what I
like
was just
one
about
club,
to say too. I
but
kind of
really
missed the
best
fantasy
chippers
tracks. I
chip
had
with
fun
a,
racing the
a
different.
variety of clubs.
I wish they would bring back some a lot of people complained
Solid
about it. I'm like,
play,
if you had
heart of the
a problem
green.
with it, don't race at it. I wish they would add it, or at least have a DLC you can,
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
Oh, better yet, just give us a track creator.
that too. So the Supercross game that I have, you can create
Everything has
and
gone
that,
wrong
race it
today.
online,
Just
race 90
continues
million
to be
different
ugly.
combinations. Everybody can
Now to the 13th hole, and Frank, this could make you quake
that
in
game
your
is
soft
really
spikes.
fun.
702
The career
yards.
mode's pretty cool on it.
Par 5, it might
They go
be
through
a
the
par
heat race,
6 or
the
a 7.
LCQ, everything.
Well, I think a few people will probably will make
Yeah,
6
for
or
the
7 here. You're right. This is a
I
rarity
kinda
in
wish
golf.
somebody
would start a
700
career
yards. So
with- or like a
forget
league
about
with
any
that.
thought of even getting close to this par 5 and 2.
See,
Plus,
that's one
just
thing I
add
want the
insult
next
to
game
injury,
to
the
get
2
right,
bunkers
man.
off the
If they
tee
could
are
just give me a
perfectly
real
placed.
deep career
They're about
mode,
298 yards, smack
all
bang in the
I
middle of
can
that. I
stay
doubt
the
you
same
can
to
get past
one.
those, but you need a good
If they
drive.
took a
If they
career,
Really, to try and leave
Go ahead.
yourself a
Yeah.
short third
If they
shot.
just give me a
That
deep
one
career mode,
ends up in the rough.
I won't touch no other part of the game.
That went sideways.
Frank, here we go
If
again.
they-
Another
if they
shot
took a
from the rough.
page out
Yeah,
of the
let's see if he,
F1
learned his
handbook
lesson.
with career. The F1 career is I wish they would do something like that. You could do so much.
Shit, take a page.
That was a pretty
Take a page
nasty
out of
lie out of the rough.
PGA
He did the right thing there,
Yeah.
Frank.
05, 06.
And another thing I miss with NASCAR 15 too, because when you do the career mode, you just do
Frank, you
practice,
like his chances to
qualify,
walk
race,
away with a
that's
par
it.
here?
No practice.
Well, with a good
practice
shot,
too,
Rich,
and then when
yeah,
you get
that's
out,
certainly on the cards.
you
in
lose
that.
everything.
And
I think.
you just ride a par down at the end of the hole.
Whereas
Don't tell
15,
anyone
you can
about
do
it.
practice
It
one
certainly
day,
won't affect
come
the
back in,
scorecard
it'll
at the end of the day. So that's the
continue
goal
right where you
right
left
here.
off. I miss having all that. I don't think you can do that in this.
No, they got everything at one weekend.
Yeah, they have one.
That was
This.
Steady all day long.
Qualify.
Yeah,
That one about 20 feet away.
Yeah, they
Settle.
had that down good.
Settles in over the putt.
We'll see what happens though. They better not disappoint again. Getting sick of this shit.
That is a painful miss right there. And a
I'm just
bogey.
getting
Drop
sick of
shot
these
here at the
NASCAR
13th.
games. Like,
This is an
And,
11-foot
like,
putt.
you got all these other sports games just pushing themselves to like add to make it realistic as possible.
Oh,
and then
man.
Look at our
just
games.
pushed it.
Boy, that hurts.
These NASCAR games,
Trying to
it's
put
just
this hole
like
behind him
no
quick.
type of
Double
presentation,
bogey
no
putt.
type of. We don't have fucking stats in the game. It's like
Frank, how do you explain
no
what we
track
saw
map,
here?
It's a
camera
mess.
rotation, no,
Probably the easiest way to put it. In this case,
Yeah, I
anything
do
that
miss
could
the
go
track
wrong.
map. They need a
Not just
way
probably,
better
it did.
spotter, and then. Because I mean, I don't even play hockey or anything that much, but I have 17, and the graphics and everything in that are phenomenal. It does. They got the NBC logo like a commercial and everything.
In the thick stuff.
Thick. It's brutal out there.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
Oh yeah, that's right, because the cover.
I mean, this skill, and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. Well, that's disappointing. He misses the par putt, and he'll have this for bogey.
see, that's what I'm gonna give up. If they do that, that's what I'm gonna give up because.
Frank, this has been an absolute
give me a great
mess
career
today
mode
and
and
all
give
week
us all
long.
bells and whistles.
You
Give
said
us
it best.
DNFs, give us a full-blown paint booth, give us a fucking trap map.
The round continues
and
at
I'll be
Lighthouse
happy. I'm just
Point,
asking for
and Frank, the
two main
15th hole
areas of the
is
game
a
to
par
be,
4, only
like,
387 yards.
And the drafting, and the bump
Yeah.
drafting. But yeah, now that's the NASCAR 09. I think it was 09, where you can make your
This could
create
be
your
really
paint scheme
good,
online
Frank.
and put it into the.
Straight at it.
Always makes the hole easier. Playing
Yeah,
it from the
That was
tee.
awesome.
I didn't have hold down the PS3.
Well, he's
I
going to
didn't
have
a
to hit the
PS3 at
same
time.
club a lot harder or just hit another
So
one.
I missed out on that. I had it on PS2 still.
Good looking shot right here.
That game was trash.
Well, that is a ball striking clinic right
09.
there. Another
Online was-
dazzling
Yeah.
approach shot. Pretty close.
The
I
online
actually
was good. Other
didn't
than
mind
that,
Daytona there.
Yeah.
And at last,
These
he
are the
has
basic
made a
stuff,
birdie.
And what can you do from here, though? Is that the start of something?
And
It looks like it is.
career mode. Give me that. Deliver that, and then I'll be
Final
happy.
par 3 on the backside. It's the 16th, 241 yards. Time to make a move as we are in the finishing stretch
I
here.
wanted to
When you
touch
give the
on
scorecard a cursory look, you might think
I
240
wish they'd
something
bring back
yards
the
is a
college
difficult
football.
hole, but this plays quite a bit downhill, so it plays more around the 200-yard mark. A fairly generous green, protected by the bunker. And that's a big green. Just managed to get it smack bang in the middle of it.
Bogey here yesterday. Chance to better that today. Frank, that's a par, and onward we go. Well, Frank, I love this par 5 17th. Not only is it fun to play, but if you head over the Juniata Crossway Bridge ahead, you can find Brent's Lobster Shack, which is one of the best lobster rolls I have ever had. And you know, they specialize in that up here in Maine. But what a hole. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Oh, that's off the beaten track. That's you got 5 minutes to find it. Rich, you know, after you've already made one mistake in the rough, there's a chance he's going to make another.
Just trying to get it back out into the fairway and not make a big number. Frank, it's a hard game to play from
I
high
just
grass.
hate that. I
And
show,
that's where it's
like,
being more often
the
than not
people that
today.
show speed every week. Like it's gonna be messed up with someone like
Ball sitting down here in the
or
rough. He's digging in.
Mets don't make it, and you know they be one of the fastest people every week. Like that's what I know.
Good recovery
Y'all
shot. Couldn't
be
make the
pissed.
green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there. He's already at a handful. This is fifth shot.
Man, fuck that. Shit.
And they're close,
God
about
damn it.
8 feet from the cup.
Yeah,
This hole is really
I'm
getting
waiting
the
on somebody
best
to
of
take
him.
me out.
For bogey once
Ooh, I
again.
can't wait. What? Ooh, somebody take me out, boy. Ooh, Lord.
You almost lose
I'm
count
gonna
at this
fuck with you
point.
to the whole
Safe to
goddamn,
say,
the rest of the
not
goddamn
under
league,
par. In
boy. I
fact,
swear to
well
God.
over par.
Ken just found Logano move.
Frank, as we arrive here at 18, I'm thinking
You
about
take me out, but take
what
you out too.
we so often hear up
That
here.
was
That's
a-
not gonna just happen.
You can't
That
get
It's
there.
not
best
gonna just
thing
happen
that
one
ever
race.
Or
happened.
can you at this par 4 finishing hole?
It's not gonna just happen one race. It's gonna happen every race
Off
until
the
you
flight path
eliminate it.
again.
I know some people got me on their list. I know some people got me on their list. I know Rox is one of the guys that got me on his list. And he on mine. Let him take me out. Man, I'm gonna get kicked out the damn league again. This time I ain't gonna care. I'm gonna go out with a bang. I ain't gonna.
If I ain't gonna win, they ain't gonna win.
Hell the fuck no, you ain't.
It's always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one.
I can't.
Shot
But I
you
think
you could
tomorrow.
hit
I was just
directly
talking
at
with
the
Dylan. Like
flag.
I think
Now,
tomorrow's gonna
test
be
for
a.
the short game.
I think it's gonna be a.
This is
more
taking off on
calm,
a weird line.
calm
It's
event.
going to be in the rough,
Because-
it looks like.
The
It's
next
tough to
day,
take an
later.
extra club out
Yo,
of
what
that
the
lie,
fuck?
Rich, because it's always in the back of your
No,
mind if you hit it properly.
that same
it's
night.
going to
Yo,
email
what
the
the
green.
fuck, man?
Gave that one everything he had. I mean, really gouged it, and still.
But not, I
it was short.
say that because
I'm reminded of
we
what an
had
old
less
caddy used to
cars,
say about
and
the
we're gonna
great
have less
Lanny
cars than
Watkins
what we
when he
did
was on
tonight
fire.
for tomorrow.
You can't hide the
I
flagstick
go
from
back
that
to
man.
the Vegas race that we had at the beginning, end of last
Time
year,
to
when that
regroup.
shit
That's
started,
a double bogey.
and we actually had.
A very quick exit,
Yeah.
miscut. Not the
We
only
had
one
long
there,
green
but,
flag runs. Like I
surprising.
was watching my video.
The weekend now to
Like,
regroup.
we had some long
Just
green
didn't
flag
hit many
runs.
good
We had
shots.
some cautions here and there, but it wasn't like it was like how it was tonight. It was just caution. Like that's why I feel more confident about going into tomorrow's race because I think we'll have like 4 cars less than what we had, and I just think it'll be a little more spread out because we're gonna know who's gonna have a better handling car because everybody know Las Vegas is a tight racetrack. It's tight.
Especially that
You know what I'm
bottom
saying?
lane.
Yeah. And
You can
I
actually
just
get the
think
bottom to work. Like that when you got like a group of cars packed up that they go just go freight train you on the outside. But I'm talking about like when you just racing with somebody one on one.
and that's what I was doing tonight. I was doing that. I was passing people on it was turn 3 and 4 I was passing them on. And a little bit of 1 and 2. I think I passed like 2 cars on the inside on 1 and 2. And I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just it gets frustrating when you know you have a fast car and you can't show nothing for it because
And
of
90%
bullshit that
of the
happens.
race, you're making the best moves you can make and making them work.
Right. And then it seems like people get salty when you pass them and they want to run the back of your shit. That's what irritates me. Like if I pass you, dude, like just like with Frankfurt over at what track we was at? We was at Iowa, and I ended up passing him. Well, first of all, I raced him 3 laps clean. I was trying to work on him by passing him and shit. I finally got past him. He gets behind me, run right in the back of my damn car. On the last lap, coming to turn 3 and 4, he got back in my car. I tried to let off the gas so I get to the turn. He just plowed my car. So I went to the inside and I
NBC Golf
ran up
Channel
and hit
on
him.
EA Sports,
Cost us,
in association with the PGA
first
Tour,
finish.
proudly presents the season-long
that
race
might have
for the
gained
FedEx
about
Cup.
3 spots.
Today it's live opening round
you.
coverage of the Arizona
Yeah, no
Summer
problem.
Classic. Set in the Sonoran Desert
then-
and
and
surrounded
then
by the
we get-
majestic McDowell
The
Mountains.
Cup I
We're at
do.
the stadium
Xfinity,
course
God, I
at
don't even think I got a
TPC
top 5.
Arizona.
Every time I'm running up
Hello
there,
again and
something
welcome,
happens
Rich
and I
Schroeder
get stuck in the
alongside
back.
Frank
and then
Nobilo, set to bring you all the action
I can't
for
catch a single
today's
break in
event.
Xfinity.
Frank, when you
I couldn't in
think
the
about
Cup for the
TPC
first 10
Scottsdale,
races
what's the
either.
first thing that comes to your mind?
The golf course has
So I
been
got that
radically
win.
changed in
Michigan race.
2014,
Yeah, I was
but
in
it
the
still
20,
hasn't
remember?
lost its luster. Really,
No, that
it's
was
just
Chicago
been
you won.
updated like the
Chicago,
game
yeah.
itself for these young, strong
Michigan-
That was
players.
in the Xfinity.
of the
Michigan
modern
was
era.
the one I thought. I
Good
should've
scoring
won.
opportunity
No, that was the
right
Cup.
here from 125 yards or so.
Yeah, because he was.
I was supposed to be in the 6.
Playing this
that
par
was
4,
Michigan.
still not on the green after that
Well,
second
Michigan
shot.
was the
Yeah,
one
still
where
not done.
Elite,
A good third shot.
yeah,
Maybe get away here with
me and
par.
Elite got together.
Shot now
'cause I
from the
kinda
rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Came
Well,
down
the
and
lie
he was
first and
done.
foremost. If it's sitting down,
I
then
wanted
obviously
that
you're
win
not
because
gonna
I
get
know
a
I
very
was
good
fast.
contact.
And
Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit
and
short
then
of the green.
the
Problem is
Chicago
turning
one was the one where
mistake
me and Metz
into
got
another.
together on his screen, but I didn't get into him on mine.
I was so mad, man. 'Cause
Putting
JDR
all of
dominated
his talents
every
on
single
display
day.
here
We finally
from the
caught up
rough,
to him.
and he knocks it
And
really close.
We try
Beautiful
to
shot.
race out, and Green got lucky again. You always get lucky, man. Avoiding stuff.
Green, man.
Par's
He
good
been
enough
whooping
to move into the
ass,
top
boy.
15 right now.
Well, yeah, I was
Now
going
the
to say,
second
I was
hole.
going to say
Frank,
not
what can you
lately,
tell us about
though.
this par
I'm
4?
waiting for
Well,
me
I
to get.
think-
UT has been at it, lengthening this hole 30-plus yards. Plus, what used to
I'm
be
waiting
just
for me to
one
win
bunker on the
Talladega because I
right
don't
side
like
of the
it.
screen
Green
has
don't like
changed
it.
to a
He
little
keeps
pop
winning.
bunker,
When's
and
it
the
gonna
addition
happen
of
to
2
me?
bunkers on the left side. Still a semi-blind tee shot, and the hole just bends softly to the left. Another very good par 4 here at TPC
Kevin
Scottsdale.
Harvick right now.
Into the thick stuff. That's a difficult
I'm really
lie.
getting tired of Harvick.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
I haven't played this in a week.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Outside chance, really, for Birdie. But,
I haven't
really,
played since Monday.
It was a rather poor approach shot.
Damn,
Might
man.
want to check the
I
GPS
feel
on
like
a
shit
putt this
now.
long.
God.
I do the same thing. I do one day of practice, and then I don't touch the game no more until.
Well, that's not
It's
the way
time
you
for
wanted to
league
start
race.
out the backside here.
Yeah, you can't afford from inside 10 feet. It just, you feel like you have to make those. And
That's what
and
I
they
do. I
really
jump
sting
on
when
and
they
maybe get
miss.
5 minutes of
Still
practice by the
playing
time.
even for the day after the par.
I had about 10 minutes of practice I was practicing before I started. That was it.
Now the third hole, it's a par 5.
Sometimes I
and
jump
how
on
does this one set
to
up,
go to
Frank?
practice by
It's a
myself.
nice
I get out on
yardage,
the track
around
and do a
that
half a lap.
550, 560-yard mark. So a good drive, you can certainly reach the par 5 and 2. Got to flash it across a little bit of a desert there. The screen has been completely changed in
I hate to say
2014.
it, but
And the addition
even
of
we do
one
practice,
bunker
man.
to
These
that
like
right
2 days
side.
after
Used to be
2
two.
days after the
Playing
week.
not overly
But
long,
you
but
know
still
what
a pretty
though,
good
man?
spot and in the
I
fairway.
think it pays
That's
off,
on
man.
that 280
because
mark.
I go
Nice
back
position,
to Michigan.
short grass, second
That's
shot.
when we switched to the furniture row guys. And man, JGR, we was giving y'all a run for y'all money, boy. Hold on 1 second.
Ready for his
I
third
asked the
shot.
same
Needs
thing.
to hit this close. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at Birdie. This one just requires a little bit of focus. He can't believe it. Thought it was in.
I got a different answer.
Trying to stay steady, make a par.
Nah, I'm a be.
So just getting started, even par so far.
Nah, this is. Nah, I'm gonna tell you the truth, Grant.
Back over now to the fourth.
This is the reason why.
You gonna tell him what you
why-
told
Early
me?
in the round and playing reasonably
I'm
well.
about- yeah, I'm
Nothing
about
great,
to.
but has
This is
certainly not
why
given
we
a whole lot
left.
away.
Yeah, and
For
actually
the past,
good
for
position
they
to
for like
really
3 or 4
springboard
races,
around from here.
I've had an issue with purple.
It looks like he came over
The way
just a little
he's
bit.
been
Yeah,
racing.
that one wasn't pretty.
Now
but,
you're not supposed to race your
it's still
teammate like
gonna-
that. You at least
still
you
gonna get away with
race
it.
them hard,
Chance
but don't
for
run
birdie
it back
after
in.
that
Don't
beautiful
run back your
shot.
teammate just to get stage points.
Even par.
I go back to
currently.
New Hampshire. I caught purple and I caught Frankfurt. Passed them both. Coming to the green white checker. Purple comes out of nowhere, makes
Kind
a
of a
3
tricky
wide,
read.
hits me and Frankfurt
11 feet away.
just to benefit him. Another thing. Pocono, the first time he raced, ran back in my car, caused me to have. I finished third, but I think I could have won that race. Cost me to have a good run.
That is a solid
I
par
go back to
five.
Richmond. He was a lap down, and I
Now
passed
the
him.
fifth hole and a
For some reason, he was
challenging
racing me
par four.
super
Slightly
hard.
longer this year.
Bumped me
Played
out
off
the
a
way,
new
did
tee
everything.
back, and
After
there
I
used to be
passed
two
him, he
bunkers
just
down
straight
the right side.
drove his car
Have
in.
now been
So I said, you know
put
what?
together to form one.
So
and in the
that
perfect
right there
position
took the cake. I
that
said,
really
man,
make
no, I'm
you,
gonna keep
think about your tee
beating on
shot.
teams with
Takes
you,
a very
and
big
you keep
drive
racing
to try
like
and
that.
carry
And we're
that bunker
in
on
the
the
same
right. It's gonna be
party
at least
chat. Like, nah,
315
we're
plus
not gonna
yards
do
to get
that.
past that.
You know what
Green
I'm saying?
itself still tilts a little left to right and back towards the player.
So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball. Should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see. Well, that's what the great ones do. From the rough, they use their skill and their strength.
I see why
to
that's
get
why
it
you
out
that's
and
why
get
you
it
fire
close.
rocks.
That's a par, and that keeps the scorecard clean, still even for the round. Ready to tee off now
Yeah,
at
that
the
one-
sixth. This is a dogleg left.
And another hole that's been stiffened by bunkers on both the left and the right side, really giving you the decision on what club to hit. Should you be bold or should you be smart? Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker. Frank, just a slight miss off the tee. He's in the fairway bunker.
You just really got to pick the
piss
right
me
club
off.
once again. Sometimes you take a little bit more club out of the fairway bunker, choke down.
Well, I
Second
remember
shot.
all that,
Frank,
and
what's
then
the best way to get
I
at
didn't
the
know.
golf
I
ball
know
when it's sitting
you
down
wrote
just
on
a
the
bit
chat
in the rough?
about.
You have to accept the fact first
And
and
I'm
foremost
like,
that you're not going to get clean contacts. You have
okay,
to
and then
decide whether
I
the
didn't
ball's
find
gonna
out
come
till
out
2
short
days before
or
the
it's gonna
race that I
fly.
wasn't on the team
Because
anymore.
very
What
rarely
the heck
will it come
happened?
out
I
the
didn't know if
normal
I did
distance
anything
of what
wrong.
you hit on the fairway.
I'm like, I don't remember
So
doing
if it's a
anything
little thin
wrong.
and wispy, chances are it
But,
might fly.
yeah,
If it's nested down, you're going to have to take
I
at
know.
least another club.
They were
looks
trying
like
to
a miss
form a
Frank.
super
The
team.
lie was okay. It's a little surprising. Maybe wrong club.
How did
Well, this is
how
how
did
you
Russ
build
say?
a
He
good
said,
round, Frank.
yeah,
You
man,
just
I'll go
keep hitting
race with you
greens.
guys, man.
Just to tap in to finish the hole. So with that, 1 over par. Now to the
Mess,
second
you know,
par
Mess,
three on the
Mess sounded
front
like he
nine.
be
This
tired. He
is
was
the
like,
7th hole.
Yeah, I swear to God, why?
Quite a stiff
I'm so
par
fucking
three
fast,
because of the
man.
narrowness in the front. Really favouring a higher shot that's going to land softly, and therefore you can open up that green. Because the further back you go, the wider it gets.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult
I
chance coming up here.
can't,
Long
you know,
birdie
I
try.
can't do you. But I tried
Needs a pair of
to do you
binoculars to see the hole.
Shoot, that was Mike that was doing that.
Yeah, I can't do your voice, man. I tried it before, man. Especially you saying, like, I can picture how you was talking when that's when we were shit talking. You like, Mike,
You like
10,
that right there,
28,
Frank?
beautiful
88.
lag putt. Great pace.
What you say? You are the
He
worst
has
driver.
this for par.
That's,
Been a little too much of that, Frank. Just sort of ho-hum pars.
yeah. You said. Yeah, you gonna
This is
put.
good.
Two bunkers down the left
Dude,
side.
when you-
Used to be a bailout area for the players in the past.
I
You
ain't
can't
gonna lie,
do that
that
anymore.
rivalry was funny.
And I doubt anybody can fly it over that left one. It's nearly 330 yards to
Oh
carry
man, I
that in
told
the
Max
air.
to catch his
It-
hand.
Those two
It
bunkers
did get
forced
funny
the players
after
to
a
go at the
while,
right,
because
making that second shot a little bit
The
longer
thing's still
now.
going on. I'm at
This,
work
the second
on
shot
Thursday
with the par four.
reading stuff.
Man.
Whoop, this is taken off on a
Oh,
weird
man.
line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it
I
looks
can't believe
like.
that was that long
Into
ago
the
already.
tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up.
Hell yeah.
This requires a lot of speed through
Speak
the
of
ball.
Mets, man, he had me scared, man, at that Indy race. Man, like, I was blacking out going to turn 1.
Wow, Frank, he did well just to get it on the green from that
I
long.
was so
he was-
nervous.
I didn't think that was good.
I
Fine
wasn't
set
backing
now
up
over the
by
putt.
turn by 1, going to 1 Indy, man, like the way I was supposed to do it. And then he gained a bunch of me. I just had to, like,
Solid effort and
Really block
reasonable
him.
result to stay at 1 over par. Finishing out the front side now at the 9th. And Frank, what do you think
He's
of
on
this par
controller?
4?
Nice way to finish the front 9, Rich. Very thin green, protected by that little splash bunker in the front. Iron players get a real advantage here. One bunker down the right side to be aware of.
He needs to use it so
I doubt
everybody's gonna
anybody
have
could carry that.
have a fair.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough.
Well, it makes me feel like
We
crap
are
if
about
he's the only one using
170
the
yards
controller and
from the
he's
hole.
beating us all.
Look out left.
And there's rough over there.
That is always so disappointing
Ah.
from that kind of a spot
Yeah, I've
when you
beaten
come up
Mets.
short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
I feel like I
ugh,
got him quick.
I can't imagine going back to a controller on no racing game besides
I know.
street racing.
Well, that's
I
what
can't
separates the good players from the great players. The ability
I
to
can't.
get it that close
I
from
can't
that
either.
kind of
It's just
lie.
like at the G29. You know what's funny? I feel like I could. I've beaten Mets. I've beaten Mets a couple of times already.
He used to whoop my ass on Evolution on the like Martinsville. Like, I could
They'll
not.
take it. That's a par.
And I had a
Now to the
I've
10th hole.
gotten
This
way
is short
better at
dogleg
Martinsville
to the
since
right, Frank, a par
Running
4.
I've run a
Good
few
way to start
250 lap races
this
there. I've
second
learned to
9.
get good.
Really, it requires a nice tee shot down the left.
I
There's
really
no real
like it
advantage
now.
to try
You know
and
what?
carry it
It's
over that
Green, let me
bunker,
ask you a question.
the one that's situated on the corner.
Sorry,
so if you
sorry,
restrict
bro.
it and go a little left of that, you're going to have something in the vicinity of
What?
160,
What
150
happened with
yards
Biscuit,
left.
man? Why was y'all pitching me and Evil down the backstretch? I always wanted to ask you that, man. You went,
Looks to be a good setup going into the green here at the 10th.
yeah,
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking
Yeah.
to knock it on the green.
yeah. Oh shit, damn.
That's what
Yeah.
happened to me. That's why I kept getting in the wrong
Not
car.
terrible, but not his best.
An outside chance really for
Damn.
Birdie, but
Good.
really.
Yeah, it was
rather
because
poor approach shot.
he could back me up on this. We was actually giving y'all a run for y'all money because y'all jaded y'all cars. Cut.
Well, that's not the way he wanted to start out the backside here.
Yeah.
You can't afford from inside 10 feet. You feel like you
Mess
have to make
won
those,
because-
and, I mean, they really sting when they miss.
Yeah, Mess won
1 over
because
for the day.
Rocks want to be an ass. Block me. Knowing
Now
that
at the par
had
four,
like
11th,
one of
Frank,
the
I really
fastest
like
cars
this
out
hole.
there.
Well, you might be the only one, Rich, because this is an absolute
Hold on for a
scorecard
second.
wrecker.
I
Water
think I
all the
did
way
good
down the left
between
side. There's
both
two bunkers. Don't
of
worry
my
about that. They're not off the tee.
pin
They're around the
delete there
green.
when
They
I was
protect the
leading
left
the
front
one.
and the
I know I
back.
was fast.
If you think you can
But we
bail
had a
out
good
down the right
race.
side, well, you could find
I didn't
cactus
think we
and
were
all sorts
catch,
of crazy
I
things
think it
down
was
the
Green
right.
and Mets
And
out
believe me,
front.
go down
He
there,
rocks
more than
and
anything,
elite
they'll wreck
drafted
your
and
scorecard
got
as
right
well.
up to it.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway.
Yeah, that was the first.
190
The second
yards
one,
now
I
for this
finished second
second
behind
shot.
the Mets, I think. Yeah, I think I finished second behind them. I couldn't get the run coming off that time.
On the green, short, but plenty of real estate between the ball and the hole. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
I don't try to do any
Oh,
of that.
and it gets a
Like,
good kick. It's only in the first cut.
Not too
That's
bad.
not too
I
bad.
race too
Frank, I like the way he
aggressively.
sort of starts his swing a little bit on the outside and then drops it right on plane.
Like, I remember when Mets
That
told me
is
that.
professional with a capital
he was
P right
riding
there.
in the bumper
That's
at
stealing.
Darlington. It don't even work anyway on this game.
I wish I didn't miss Darlington.
12th hole now, looking at 192 yards, par 3.
Won't quite play that distance because that tee shot is considerably downhill. But you really have to be cognizant of the wind if it's coming off the left, because it easily brings that water into play down the right should that tee shot just start moving with the wind.
You know how to play this shot, Frank, right? You keep your chin up, you look down your nose at the ball, you have to pick it cleanly, and keep your head still.
Mine does too.
Solid play, heart of the green. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Frank, let's hope he doesn't make double bogey now.
That's the saddest coming out in you, Rich.
Nudge this one home, finish it up. That's a bogey putt, dropping down the leaderboard a bit, now at 2 over par. To the par 5 13th here at TPC Scottsdale. Lots of danger left and right of this tight fairway, Frank.
This hole has really changed over the years. There used to be a split fairway. That no longer exists. That bunker you can see down the left side, which you can't carry, really defines the left side of this hole. Water's still in play down the right, and big change here is the bunkering along the left front and left side of this green.
What was I saying?
So you can't just blaze away and come
so
to expect to hit
y'all
13
was
and 2
pinching
anymore.
us. Y'all was pinching us, man. I know you was talking when I was on the phone. I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Third shot.
Yeah, it was
for a good one.
The recent Michigan race we did, like, was it 3 weeks ago, I think? Or something like that. And it was a fun race, though. Like, I was irritated.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable.
Second,
that is one to save us for the rest of the round.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here.
I got on YouTube, man. I wasn't mad, though. It was fun, though, man, because that was the first time where it was so funny too, because that was our debut race.
Par 4.
We
and a dog leg left once again. The bunker on the left side's been pushed out to the fairway to really make you think whether or not you can carry that. It's a lengthy second shot because it's going to play a little bit uphill.
Oh yeah.
And the screen is well protected on the left side with the 2 bunkers.
You in, man. It was y'all two that was pitching us. Like
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
This is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Into the thick stuff. That's a difficult lie. Frank, out of the rough, best to swing a little bit easier or get after it with all you have.
Well, a little bit in between. Obviously, it's going to require a little bit of strength to make sure that club keeps going through. But it's still the planning of the shot. Once again,
I do that sometimes too.
Is there anything I have to carry? And even, remember, there's always the option of just simply pitching the ball down the fairway and taking your medicine.
All right, no damage done. Stays at 1 over par with that putt. All right, Frank, now the fun begins. We are teed up at the par 5 15th hole. Plenty to talk about here.
I just thought that was fun because I was even, you know, it's funny, even was behind
the raggedness of it.
He was pushing
and that
me.
water
And
in play,
I think, I don't know, I'm just assuming, but I think y'all was getting a little irritated because we kept giving y'all a run. We kept giving y'all a run for y'all money.
Bunker on the left, and also another bunker just short right.
But
a fairway missed here. Well, you can rack up 5, 6, 7. We've seen all sorts of scores here at 15.
Uh-oh, this one's going left, Frank. Getting set for this next shot from the rough. What does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are, because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
That's what 90% of the little bumps I give. I don't try to do it. It's just loose. 90% of it is just loose. It's not me trying to,
I actually had fun with it, though, man. I thought that was pretty interesting. Because we was, I think,
appears to be what they call a commercial player. Very solid. He's knocked it on the green, but in a great position.
It was me that was
This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt.
With me and Mess, we've had battles on in this league. Even outside the league, we had battles.
That was not a very good read right there. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. That's how you maintain momentum. Make those putts for par.
Yeah, the first race
The
or
one
two,
moment that sort of made the 16th hole what it is today would have to be Tiger's ace in 1997 here at the TPC Scottsdale when it was raining
I
plastic
can shit on
cups.
all y'all, man.
It
Me
was
and
also
Rush got
his
hit
reaction too, and that ushered in the Tiger Woods era that we became associated with, which is the fist pumping, the Rory spectators. And he was one of the few players that bridged the gap between spectator and golf course. And it still goes on till today.
Oh, man.
And I think Rory MclRoy probably is the only other player that starts to broach that type of inside and outside atmosphere with golf.
Still to this day, it's the loudest single moment that I can ever remember hearing on a golf course.
No, you're sexy.
Oh
man, that was
with that birdie that our young star so explosive is setting himself up for a big weekend run. Frank, when you get to the 17th hole, we always recall maybe the single most bizarre shot in the history of golf.
Everybody talks about maybe a hole-in-one at 16, but really 17. And the player was Andrew McGee. It was a good tee shot, don't get me wrong. But Rich, it needed an assist.
Well, the assist came from Tom Byram, whose brother Kurt is a commentator for the Golf Channel. Tom Byram was just minding his own business, standing on the green, sort of leaning on his putter. And you know what happened.
Yeah, the ball hit Tom Byron's putter, and then
Rusty.
Into the hole. Take so this shit, 17. So famous, a little bit of history, right, a couple of names to drag up from the past.
All right, so we was at Stage X. You know, Stage X is like, it's like 4 child niggas in one.
So a lot of movement in that middle piece of the leaderboard. Top 20 so far.
So it was me, it was a few of the guys that was drafting each other in line. I was the last guy. Rush, and Rush might tell you something different, but I'm gonna tell you what I saw. So Rush,
nothing to argue about there. Of course, right in the fairway.
But Rush,
ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
Sometimes three sides to a story, but go ahead.
Hey, I go back to when I remember when I was 10 years old, man.
Appears to be tracking well.
Not too bad. It's about 23 feet away.
Didn't have the flag stick.
That's how intense it was.
He still has a
but
chance.
So I'm not
back-to-back birdies. We'll see.
We're started.
So you know, so Rush, I guess Rush had, I guess they had that catch-up thing on that we catch up to the pack. So he got to
pretty good effort. Right
he went to my right. So he pushed me out the damn draft.
Concentrating on
and
the
took
read.
my spot. Like, I mean, he just like plowed me, got me out the draft. So I plowed him back. He ended up wrecking, I think. So we ended up finishing the race. So I called Rush out. I said, Rush, you can't just push somebody out of the draft like that. And from there, it just like hell just broke loose, man.
Second round coverage coming your way tomorrow for our entire crew. I'm Rich Lerner alongside Frank Navalo.
Man, like the
now.
beef me you had ain't shit to what me and Rush had. Like,
are you talking about the Stage X thing?
yeah.
Oh, I got into him too because I defended Mike, and you know, everybody was just. On Rush big, like just, you know, taking off of him, even though he was the one clearly wrecking. I got respect for him now, of course, but yeah. Like, I was just talking about at that time. Like, I was just like, me and Michael just looking like, man, fuck Rush, man. Like, I hope, like.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the
They were in the
FedEx
party
Cup.
together
It's second round
half
coverage
hour
of
ago.
the Arizona Summer Classic. Teeing off here to start the round at TPC Scottsdale. First hole, 403-yard par 4. Frank, walk us through.
The length of the hole hasn't changed, but the addition of that one bunker down the left side,
I was
that makes
gonna
the
say,
player
they were just in the
is
party
certainly
together
the
a minute
first
ago.
new addition.
We
Do you
could have
try
been in
and
the
fly
middle
that
of a mob
bunker,
hit.
or do you lay up? And it certainly changes the length of that second shot. Oh, nice little bounce forward. Should be close to 300,
This is the
290.
thing, like the thing about Russ, like I try to squash the beef. This man was beefing. I try to squash it. On Gran Turismo, I was like, man, Russ, let's just race each other hard. Let's not crash each other. He's like,
excellent play right there. The approach. Good look. Shouldn't be a problem here.
I was like, oh yeah. I was like, well, fuck it then. And we start wrecking each other, man. He
Frank, the good players continue to play good golf, even if they're not winning or in the top
believe that shit, dude.
The position's starting to look a little brighter than what it was at the beginning of the day. Now in the top 25.
Yeah, you didn't hear what Green just said? He motherfucker threw a Molotov at my car and shit.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Not on the fairway here. This could be a tough shot coming up next. Second shot coming out of the rough.
I went to his crib, man. Man, threw a fish tank. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna tell where either. Oh.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after
That's why I don't see how we're still cool,
That's
man.
Still
He still get 5 bombs. I don't
Good
know.
shot.
It's weird.
Maybe get away here with par.
Yeah, man. He came and asked me. He asked me. He's like, "Hey, Mike, do you know this is mine?" I said, "No, man."
Pretty good shot right there. Settles in over the putt.
Oh, Lord. Yeah.
Bang.
Yeah. I'm quite sure everybody that is in these separate parties be going off somebody, but we're just like NASCAR, man.
Now,
everybody does in the
par
heat of the
5,
moment.
How does this one set up, Frank?
Yeah,
It's a nice yardage around that 550, 560 yard mark. So a good drive, you can certainly reach the par 5 and 2. Got to flash it across a little bit of a desert there. The screen has been completely changed.
Now,
in 2014,
I will say this though.
And the addition of one bunker
Fuck Rocks
to that
though.
right
I still don't like him
used
though.
to be 2.
Fuck him.
Nice position, short grass, second shot.
I still don't like Rocks, man. To this day, man. Man, he's a two-faced son of a bitch. Sorry, pro. I know it's your teammate.
This ball never even looked like he was going down the failway.
Man, ever since he,
Frank made this.
I don't know. Ever since he, this when he was on RCR. This is before you fired his ass.
A lot harder.
Remember
out of the rough. Expect the ball to jump forward a little bit.
Like he would talk shit. Like this way, everybody was like going against me or whatever, and like everybody was talking shit, and then he just came out of nowhere and just say something out of the blue about me. Like, motherfucker, who are you? You just joined this league. Who the fuck are you? I don't even know you.
Hands coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance.
So he joined up me and Purple's party one night. He was just talking like everything was cool. Like, yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, bro, you know how he talk. He talk like he got a sore voice.
On the leaderboard.
Yeah, man.
Really nice mix of holes to start here at TPC Scottsdale. The 2 4s and then the par 5. Now our first par 3.
I didn't
know
either.
Over 180 yards.
Well, I guess.
Plays a little downhill, longer than what it
Well, I don't know
once
how
was.
bored he
The
can
green
get with
was
the truck
radically
driver. He
different.
probably
Used to be
decides-
deep, now it's wide. And the bunkering, of course, is visually totally different from what it used to be.
So in the first cut here, it could be worse.
Oh man, you should have heard.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
he
Frank,
came to the party. He was like, "Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's up, man? What's going on?" And he just come to the party talking like it's cool. Like, dude,
the top 20.
like Purple would tell you, like I got quiet. When he came to the party, I got quiet because I was getting heated, man. Like it was steam
Now
coming
the
my
fifth
ears,
hole in
bro.
a
Like,
challenging
I was
par
getting irritated. I
4.
said, why the fuck is he
Slightly
here?
longer this year.
So
Played off in UT
he
at the
is
back,
leaving
and
the
there used to
party.
be 2 bunkers down
And
the right
something else
side.
happened. I think something happened between me and Messel. Something
put
happened.
together to form
And
one,
he-
and in the
Oh,
perfect
it was that
position
baseball thing.
that really makes
That's
you
what I
think
took a
about your
picture
tee
of,
shot.
like
Takes
some
a very
MLB.
big drive to try and carry that
And
bunker on the right. It's going to be at least 315
I think
plus
Mess
yards to
said
get
something
past
about it,
that.
and then right
Green
behind
itself
me.
still
Yeah,
tilts
man.
a little left to right and
I
back
can't
towards the
wait
player.
till I get on project cars. I can see in pictures
Frank,
too.
this one
Like
is
it was
veering
sarcastic.
far to the left.
So I was
And that
like,
one rolls just
I
into
was
the
like,
rough.
okay, you little bitch.
Now you have to decide whether or not that ball's going to fly or not.
And you know, ever since that day, ever since then, like I've been racing that dude extra hard, man. Like I race him harder than anybody else. And then I still think Elite can agree with me and Perk agree with me. I still think he cheated at walking the lens, man.
Yep, that dude, his line don't not, and trust me, you can believe me because I be trailing
Did a
him
nice job with that putt.
until I can
Good
no longer
read,
see him.
good
And
speed.
his car just looks so funny.
Not a gimme,
and he knows
but
that I
well
know
within
that I
his
think
range.
he's cheating. But I don't like, dude, like your car looks funny.
Frank, it's been that kind of a tournament. Another bogey.
Yeah, it's not exactly a small gap between that player there and the rest of the field. That gap's got to feel like the Grand Canyon right now. Oh, beautiful swing. And the result
That's what
is
I'm trying to figure out. Like, dude, how the
Just a
like,
good solid
okay,
tee shot
he
right
is
there,
quick
about
there.
280 yards.
He told me, he goes,
Frank,
I
really
run
good
too
chance
many
from this
F1
position
to
to make a birdie.
F1
Yeah, really the
to
only
not be
thing he's
good
looking at
road
right
course.
now is the flag. This is a green light special.
man, but the way but the line, like pro, I saw how he
That one
was
is
running his
bunker
line.
bound,
Like
it looks
I was a
like.
lap down when he
So the
passed
second
me.
of the par 4
Dude,
goes begging.
His car
and
was like
now I'll
his
have to
car
rely
was
on the
turned
short game.
damn near
A short game, as
sideways
we all
when he was
know,
going through the
can
turns.
redeem
Like
a lot of mistakes.
I've seen how people
See
cars
if he does
go
it here.
through chicanes and all through the turns on one Anthony.
Frank, I'm sure it feels
And
good to
nobody
get some
car
red
did that
numbers
but
on the
his.
card, but this
I'm trying to
tournament is
figure out how did
probably
he
too
do
far
that?
out of
Every
reach
time
at
I
this
touch
point.
the grass,
Good question.
left, right, back.
On to the par 3 seventh,
I got
215
through-
yards from that back
I
tee
got through
box,
the.
Frank.
Go
This
ahead.
hole hasn't really changed. Still has that V-shaped green where it's very narrow.
Yeah, I
in
wish
the
you would have
front.
saw it, Green, because
A
man,
high-flying shot
actually,
in here
no,
that
you know
carries
what?
that
I
front
got on
edge, and you
YouTube.
find the further
Got
and
the race
further
on
you go
YouTube.
back there, the more receptive and that green starts
Yeah, no,
to
I'm
widen.
ready to pass you, man.
That one
Walking
was
the lanes
running
by fucking.
so hot.
I messed up on.
Rich, with a lie like that on the rough, you're going to get too much grass between club face and ball. You're going to have to adjust for that and at least take a club or two more.
Frank, how much does that birdie help the cause?
I wish they ran.
By the
It
way,
doesn't look like much right now, Rich.
By the way,
Sneaking
that was a
inside
good
the
racing
top
on
20,
me,
but at
Jimmy,
the end of
you
the
the
day,
best, man.
that might
That-
be the one that turned the tide.
Frank, the par 4 eighth, this is a good
Man.
hole.
It is a dog leg to the left, forces the player to go at the right, and this will play every inch of its yardage, which is over 470 yards. Green's still pretty much the same with that false front, unless there's a flag position in the front. You're really going to have to fly at least 20 yards or so into that green, otherwise that ball is going to run towards the front.
Right in the fairway and 180 yards from here.
The Eagle Green feud going on? Was that when that happened?
Setting up for an approach shot here.
you there?
Frank putting it all together today. What a nice
You were
performance.
straight Dylan.
It's been like a clinic so far.
I saw him.
Solid play.
I saw him
hard
on
to
mirror.
believe.
I'll let you know. I seen
don't
y'all
wanna
two
let this
side by
one get
side.
away.
Let you know, I
This
seen the
is about
19 in my mirror.
concentration
The
and
local
focus
19.
at this point.
Yeah.
Workman-like hole. He walks away with a par. Here at the par 4 ninth hole, Frank, what's the strategy off the tee?
Well, there's one bunker down the right side that you have to be very
Oh, my
wary
God.
of. 325 yards to carry that, so it's very much in play, and just over 290 to reach it. Ideally, you have to go left about that down the left side. But really, this is a second shot hole because this green is not very deep.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, I hope not, rather. Hope not. Because I ain't trying to cause more enemies.
Well, that's
unless somebody new, I don't know.
The shot wasn't that
y'all
hard,
can back me up.
It's come up well short.
Didn't appear committed through impact.
Fuck, man. Oh, Lord have mercy.
So tester
But in that case,
4
then,
feet.
y'all want to take Mark. We getting NS then. All right, Evil.
And he has it.
The delegation
Good putt redeems all.
choose.
Well, that was a nearly flawless
I'll be a
performance
damn
on the
fool.
front
Boy, I'll be a
side. But
damn
Frank,
fool.
we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the
I'll
time
take
to
it.
pat yourself on the back.
True.
Excellent
I'll
looking
take
shot
wickets
here.
over if I pick NS.
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is. Oh, nice little bounce forward.
Hell yeah, I picked out take wickets.
Close
At
to
least he
300,
is a
290.
first on time.
Frank, it's not just a golf tournament at the TPC Scottsdale.
And can stay
It's a
there.
party.
It's a giant throwdown, isn't
At
it?
all.
It
He
certainly
stayed
is,
for
but
like
the
3 laps.
atmosphere works there. It just fits in. The players are aware of it. They're quite fine to
compared
play
to
amongst it
NS,
too, because
I will
it's
never
just
see
it's
NS
such a
apart.
rare event.
And to be honest, a lot of the fans, and there were almost 180,000 on Saturday alone in 2013, a lot of the fans, they don't see a single golf shot. They're too busy having a good time, having a party.
Yeah, I know.
Needs a few more of those. That was a good
Yeah,
birdie.
this is the
Man,
only.
This time,
Dude, I was
one
in
gets
like
them in the top
5
10.
leagues at one point. The only one I'm in.
Now with the
Everything
par
else
four
is
11,
folded,
Frank, I really
nobody-
like this hole.
It was too
Well,
much.
you might be
I mean,
the
there
only
was
one,
one I
Rich,
was
because
doing
this
on
is an
third
absolute
that was
scorecard
good, but
wrecker.
I can't do that
Water
one
all
anymore.
the way down the left side. There's 2 bunkers. Don't worry about that. They're not off the tee. They're around the green. They protect the left front and the back. If you think you can bail out down the right side, well, you could find cactus and all sorts of crazy things down the right. And believe me, go down there, more than anything, they'll wreck your scorecard as well.
Chance to get it close here.
What?
These winds have held up all day long. Definitely playing a part in the shot making we're seeing out there today.
I see you in there too. Me and Evil, we do
This one
some
doesn't
setups with
look-
the OGR
Frank, they
guys.
threw him a life vest.
Well,
He's
Evil
back
been
on dry
doing it.
land.
And I hope this time he swings, he doesn't have the water wings on.
Playing his 4th shot after the 3rd was wet. Frank, this ball's in the rough. You like to hinge just a little bit quicker on the takeaway when the ball is down like this?
No, when it's down, you've just got to make sure that you wind up almost like you're hitting a tee shot. This is not one to be dallied with. You've got to hit it powerfully, and you really have to focus on that club getting through the grass, past the ball, and out the other side.
Well, that was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
Wait, you was
So he's gonna
global,
be
all-time
disappointed.
global?
Getting set now over the putt.
Damn.
Frank, you know full well.
Good job.
This can
Good
be
job,
a
Evil.
humbling game.
And an embarrassing game.
Good job.
Well, Frank, this is kind of the forgotten par 3 on the back 9 here at TPC Scottsdale. All of that attention on hole number 16. What do you think of the par 3 12?
This is by far tougher, Rich. Downhill tee shot, especially off that back tee.
Yeah,
Bunkering
I
down
know.
the left sort of it catches your eye, but it also takes your eye off the water, which is
Because
behind
I really
and to
want to
the
know
right
on
of
some of
this
the
green.
default
You've got
setups.
to be careful. This is a real sleeper, this par 3. Second shot.
Oh man, the whole entire league will be up there. Shit. The whole league will be up there, man. We'll take over the top 10 spot.
Well, this is how you build a good round, Frank. You just keep hitting greens. Shouldn't be a problem here. Frank, you can see by the reaction, it has been that kind of week. Just a few too many pars. Par 5 13, Frank, what kind of scoring opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get on a par 5, obviously birdies and eagles come to mind. 13's been changed a little bit over the years. The split fairway's gone. Now it's just one fairway. Water in play, bunker on the left side. They certainly define this fairway. And they've toughened up the front and left side of this par 5 green. The longer hitter, the high ball hitter, still will get a reward at 13.
Motherfuckers came in and said, man, who the fuck is Green, man? Man, shut this shit. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
You know.
fuck the OGR guys. Cause they don't know how to race on this game.
Another good
I don't know,
swing.
they seem pretty alright to me, but
a really good shot.
And I be running with them now.
Right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
Plenty of times, and every time, I mean, shit. Look at project cars. Like they be on there and it be wrecks going. They race is not organized. I like organized racing.
Well, I thought they'd at least pick up a shot. Birdie looked like a sitter. Now par.
Different day, different hole. Made bogey yesterday. He'll do better this time, it looks like. Nothing wrong with that par putt. Par 4, 14, Frank, it seems as though
maybe like this
you'd be pretty happy with a par here.
You would, even though the putting surfaces here at TPC Scottsdale are excellent. It's going to take 2 good shots to reach this 14th hole. You can get in a little bit of trouble off the tee. That bunker on the left very much in play. The rough on the right side is no snack either, because the ball, more often than not, will finish well above the player's feet. And, of course, that green is very, very narrow, well protected by bunkers on the left. There is fairway out there. There is.
He can't find it, though. Well, we've seen this before today, in the bunker. That's a well-played shot, putting the ball right on the green. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
I remember on Gran Turismo, I was on teams with this guy named
I thought that was it.
This is
Yeah,
before you even join
pace,
or your old account, cool save on. But man, bitch, cool save on. That's what I say.
Well, that was a tricky one, but it's in.
Yeah, but we was on teams with this group called Hostile Ford Racing.
Great
And
scoring opportunity here at the
I guess one of the main guys left. He asked me,
as a player, is your mind beginning to think about what's ahead at that par 3
that's where
hole?
Evil GT
they
came
are.
from.
This is really the finishing stretch.
We used to go at it.
Scottsdale, we get all these swing holes. 15 is a swing hole. 16, 17, and 18, where so many changes in the score can actually happen. But this one here is all about
if you ask for 20, we had a website. It was Evil GT / Ellis Racing.
Par 5 and 2.
Because my dad's last name.
That website looks shit.
It did. It did. Yeah. Evil GT / Ellis Racing. And we had a website and everything. We actually started Evil GT Racing. We started that shit.
Offline, and I think that one's headed for the rough. He's going to have to find something, Frank, other than the rough.
Yeah, he's hitting it right and he's hitting it left, but when you've got to go out of both barrels, the game becomes hard.
So green. That's
not where he wants to be, but not out of the hole here at the par 5.
No, but Rich, to drop a shot here would really set him backwards. That was not an easy bunker shot. He made it look so easy.
Really good composure. That bunker was not going to mess up his plans here.
A bitch. Man, like, Green, I wish you would have heard his voice, man. Oh my god, I thought it was annoying. I'm about to. He's coming to the party. He's like, he would just call my name.
Now to the 16th hole, and Frank, what makes this so special is the walk underneath the grandstand. It's the gladiator coming into the Coliseum.
That's a perfect description, Rich, and that's why this hole is unlike any other hole on the PGA Tour. The atmosphere that the players feel on that tee, they cannot prepare for.
So how'd that transition go? Because that was a big transition.
Once-in-a-lifetime par 3.
And when you look at it from up high, with a blimp view,
it sort
of appears as though they've dropped Fenway Park or Wrigley Field right into the desert.
Come on now.
And this is a sellout crowd. I mean, this is 20,000 fans.
I can't. You know what?
Like it.
Evil got
a single hole in golf that has more fans on it than this 16th.
Just like how your voice is distinct. I can't do yours the way it is.
Not a formality.
Like when he was younger. Like this is the first time he came to the party. He's like,
Well done.
"Hey, can I race? I can't
Down to
race
the
with you
17th, and
guys."
Frank, fair to say,
And
this is one
dude,
of the
everybody
best
got
par
quiet.
fours
Like everybody
in all of
was
golf.
chit chatting and all this
It
shit.
is.
Here
The
come
drivable
this
par
kid,
four
cool
that's
save on
designed
3D.
the way it's meant to be played is a winner. The ones that are just shortened to be made drivable, they don't work. This was designed.
And this
was
dude
designed
named
to be a
Method
7-8
Gary used to
hole,
give
and it was
evil
designed to be
shit.
drivable. You
He
couldn't
used to
get a
give
better
evil
place,
shit,
and
man.
you couldn't
And
get a
Method-
better par 4.
Yeah, and Method Gary was like, he was like one of my first PS3
He's knocked it on the green,
Like,
but
I think my
not in
first
a
PS3
great
friend.
position. This is
And I've been doing that dude for a
chance
minute,
coming
and
up
soon-
here. Long birdie try.
Soon as I almost called
This
you
hole's
cool
been
save
good
one.
to
I'm
him.
gonna
Birdie
call you by your
yesterday,
old account.
trying for
Soon as
another one
Evil came
today.
to the lobby, and Method Gary heard his voice, he kicked him out. I said, "Gary, bro, what you doing, man? He cool." Nah,
Always
bro,
two
fuck that
components
shit,
to the
bro.
long lag,
I don't like the
the
way he
speed,
talks,
number
bro.
one, and
Fuck
then
that. Nah, give him out of
the
here,
read.
bro.
And
Like his
missed out
favorite
on that
bro.
second part.
And I was like,
You sound like
man,
Ronnie
this-
from Jersey Shore.
That, but what's funny is Method Gary was from Chicago. He's from the same area that I'm from. Well, same city rather. So he's like, man, fuck that shit, bro. I'm gonna get some
Good
shrimp,
putt.
bro. Fuck that, bro. So, I said, man, just give him a chance, man. Just give
Well,
him a
again, the
chance,
fairways are lined
He's
with
like,
those
"All right,
huge
man,
galleries
since
coming
you
off
know him,
16 and
you're about to
17.
fall,
Now
so
the
I'ma kick
finishing
you
hole here at TPC
if
Scottsdale
he
and Frank, what
race
can we
dirty."
expect?
Well, this
Man,
is a goodie.
I gave
It'll play
Evil
slightly as a
Greed
dog
the
leg left.
biggest
Now, many
speech. I
a
said,
year,
man,
a player would try and
race
carry
like
the
gets
ball.
fucking sense,
Good
dude.
news is,
Please don't.
was
don't,
able to retrieve the
I'm
golf ball.
vouching for you. Don't
You
mess
know,
up, man.
on dry land
I told
and,
told
can't carry
everybody
it
that
this
you know how
time,
to
though.
race, man. He was like, okay.
Third shot now after the last one found the deep blue.
Okay, Mike.
You can still minimise the damage here. It's only one bad shot that you got punished for.
That's an evil voice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Whoop, this is taken off
So,
on a weird
Well, I
line.
didn't know you back
And
then.
it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Into the tall cabbage.
Like,
Followed up. Frank, you always
let me tell
talk
you something
about
about
it.
Elite.
Don't
Elite
compound the mistakes.
never
Well, here
turns
we are,
Michael.
another shot from the rough.
Never
And this
turns
one,
Michael.
no easier than the one he's just
It was
hit.
always text. It was always texting. That's it. Like nobody
It's
never
like
knew
cyber vision.
his
Shot
voice,
after
man.
shot, right at the
You know, he
flag.
remind me of
Just
Elite.
dialed
He
in.
remind me of
And getting ready for the putt.
that other guy named Def. Remember him?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
I
got
remember.
Like
Wow, I
he
didn't
never
expect
talked
that.
well. He was actually deaf. Well, as they say,
And
say
this will
he
be
was
a
deaf,
5-foot
but
putt
I
here.
doubt he was deaf. But yeah, but yeah, he was actually deaf. I don't know how the fuck he was
That's
racing.
messy. That's a double bogey.
No, he was deaf, like DAF.
Frank, this
deaf.
is what you get when you come
Yeah, that
to
was the name,
TPC Scottsdale. A little bit of everything. A huge
Yeah, he
crowd.
was actually-
We saw an
actually deaf.
ace today. Birdies, eagles. What a round.
The changes at
It was
TPC
some-
Scottsdale
some
have certainly
bullshit like
stood
that. I
up
was
well
cool
in
with
this
him.
golf course as we usher
But,
it into another
Like
decade.
nobody
We'll
wanted to
certainly
race
test
with
the
evil,
best
evil
and
man.
every
Like
other player
everybody
that
that I
plays this
knew
game.
did
New
not
look
like
golf
him at
course
all.
here
I
at
said, man,
TPC
come on, y'all.
Scottsdale,
He
but
cool.
Same raucous crowd.
They hated him, man.
For my
And
partner Frank Nobilo and all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for
Cool.
now from the TPC Scottsdale.
nah, you missing cool too. Cool Savion.
And you know what, Green? There was times where I would get off of this game and cry, dude. Because I enjoyed racing against guys so much, and I got so upset when they would just
Back then, dude, how was that possible?
like
Nah, Gran Turismo.
like the game period.
Alright, so did you have a PS2 when this was going on?
No, we were on PS3.
Ew. PS3.
When it first came out, so that
When I was playing NASCAR 07.
Nah, he.
17.
Oh, fuck. You weren't even born. Oh, yeah, you were. When's NASCAR 07?
Oh, 06.
08, I think. Or, I mean, 06. I think they
Oh,
came out
so
the
you
year
said
before.
03.
No, I said 08 first, not 3. That was 06.
06.
But that probably came out in 05. Because I think
Evil was born in 2002. Cause 01. You was born. Say my little brother was born. Man,
that makes me feel
Damn, boy,
old.
you
I'm
young.
2001. I was in 7th grade.
Well,
I was
damn,
in
that's
seventh grade.
shit.
29.
21.
29.
Mess is 24. I think between you and Wicked, y'all probably the oldest.
Rush
yeah.
He said he was 43.
Yeah, he said he said, hey man, I got all you guys beat. I'm 43 years old, man. Yeah. Wicked is 32. Somewhere around there, cause that's his brother. So he got to be like Lynch. Yeah, Lynch is crazy. Lynch is a crazy motherfucker, bro. Oh yeah. And that's his 20. I forget remember he's 20. And that's his Chinese, just so y'all know. He's 20. I know a lot of Chinese people. Yeah. I know a couple of Chinese. Who doesn't? Shit. He's same age as you. Y'all the youngest. Y'all the youngest. Frank was in the military, so but he sounded young. He's like 20. He gave like 23, 24, 25. Damn. Rush's grandpa. Well, hell, that explains why he was wrecking me on Gran Turismo. Oh, crank. You need to change that name, yeah. $29.
Who'd you ask?
Come on, man.
29.
My God. Whoa. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You do not sound 29.
Everybody else says that too. I just turned 29 last month.
You saw his ass? Oh no. Hey. Nah, evil. I gotta kick off the team, man. I gotta do one of green nuts, man. You fired, man. Hey, get off my team, man.
Yeah.
I am. I'm bowling. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't get you. I'm sorry, man.
Nah, I don't know what I sound like over the mic. It's probably different. I don't know, but.
Oh, I know how you sound. Sound like this.
Seriously.
I'll fuck with you, bro. I'm just playing with you, bro. Fuck with you, man. I'm doing I did everybody's voices, so don't feel bad, man. No, not everybody, so I can't.
Well, that's what, dude. When you're driving a truck, I guess, might as well try to start yourself and try to imitate people.
What you trying to say there? could try. I can't do everybody. I swear to God, I'm so fucking fast, man. Dude, why is it every time?
Come on.
Man, that's a bunch of bull pussy, man. Tell you what.
I forgot that he said that.
I don't even remember. I don't even know. I don't think I raced with him that much, so I don't even know what he sounds like.
Oh man, how his voice go? Let me see if I can remember. Okay, I got it. hey, Oh, okay, that's easy. I'm starting this little league. I'm gonna give you $20. Whoever wins, I give you $20. That motherfucker leave never gave him the game. He flying around his damn $20. Man, I'm still tripping off that. If you win this race, I'll give you $20 in PSN card.
But the bull pussy.
Man, that's about the bull pussy, man.
That shit funny as hell. Wait. It's hard to do him.
No, I'm actually doing him. Well, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I like NS, but at the same time, I don't want to kick him because of the fact that I know him. But
that was pretty good.
Hey, pro, that motherfucker, that. Come on. Hey, pro, that motherfucker, Green Mouth Pie or Green Pound Mine, whatever his name is, he keep me out of RCR. I don't know why. He just keep me out. I'm gonna, but you know what? I'm just gonna sit in the car and cry and think about this because he keep me out of the damn RCR. So do you want to form a team, Pro Bowler? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll pick the 17 car, Ricky Stenhouse, and you can pick Trevor Bain. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I do. You know what? I never really got to NS. I know he got a high pitched voice, but I never really heard him talk. Yeah, man. Hold on. Yeah, man. I've been 21. Yeah, I don't care, bro. I don't care. I'm Chinese. I can't drive anyway. But yeah, man, I don't give a fuck, man.
do me and get it over with.
Oh man. I ain't gonna lie. I said a few things. That was pretty funny. We used to tell you your lap times. Yeah. I just ran my fastest lap time of 20. And then Rox be like, yeah, what did you run? I ran a 29.7. Yeah. I think I just ran a 29.7.
Crack. This dude crying left over there.
Yeah, Pro Bowler, that used to piss me off about you. You used to talk
I'm turning left now.
And the RNA are proud to
I
present
just ran a minute and 14
of the Open Championship.
Yeah, that size is about right with that lap. Yeah.
For those of you just tuning in, you're checking in on our featured golfer. You're at the first.
I'm used
Frank,
to it
the kind of player who
because I
actually
broadcast
might have been
it,
worried
so I
if
like
you
to do it
didn't
sometimes.
have first tee jitters.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm playing with you, bro. I'm doing everybody like green.
Yeah, in some sort of positive form. Make nice full swings. Pick some good targets. And of course, you never know what's going to happen.
right where they were aiming, in the fairway.
Damn, you say his government name? Goddamn.
Frank, on the second shot here at this first hole, a player will get a good sense of the winds here and how they can play a role at the old course.
And they'll also get a good sense of exactly how punishing this golf course can be, and with such the smallest things. For example, that burn is only about 3 or 4 yards across, and yet it is punishing, to say the least.
So a tester
I'm
from
trying to
4
feel your
feet.
voice, Green. I'm trying, man. You see how? That's why I'm quiet. I can't get your voice.
That's his goal
And
for
with
this
that
week.
birdie, into the top 25 on the leaderboard.
Right.
Now to the second hole here at the Open Championship, and Frank, what's the best way to attack?
There we go. There's
Ideally,
your
if you're
comment
not
right there.
the longest
That's where you
hitter,
can
just down the
reenact
right
over and
side.
over
But
again.
if you've got
Yeah,
And now you
some
can just
wind
play.
conditions, wind
Oh no, you
behind your
can't
back,
hear
they
Green's
can
voice
nearly
on my
drive this
video. I
green.
don't think. Otherwise, you could have used that to keep playing over, trying to match it up.
You gotta take it from what you hear. Wherever helps you
And
sleep.
that's
at
going
night.
to stay on the
Is
fairway.
that
at the
difficult?
second hole.
Hey, Mikey, whatever helps you sleep at
Nice
night.
position, short grass, second
That was
shot.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, Mikey.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh my god. That's what I get for impersonating people. Oh, that was funny.
So on the putting surface, and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second.
Yeah.
Frank,
You know
this would
what?
be a nice
I
way
need
to
to post my
jumpstart the
video.
round.
Did you watch
His
the?
momentum
Did
can
you watch the
quickly
one
go
from
in the
Indy
right
last
direction
week?
if he makes this.
When, you didn't see it from mine yet.
I'm about to post my video right now.
This one has a good line.
Oh yes.
Man, hey, I snapped on Rich. My
Starting to
in
move
this
now,
race
Frank, on this
tonight.
leaderboard.
Certainly going all in the positive
You
direction.
snapped
He's in the middle of the pack,
man.
now top 15.
I don't know if
At the
my
third
if I got
hole
a
now,
sense
Frank,
of, let me see if I do.
Looks relatively
if you-
easy,
if
but
I
you
did
know
have my
there's some
voice set
danger
to, like,
lurking
the
somewhere.
Your broadcast, it is. Because it was like that last week. When you was like,
You might want to be a little cautious and go
Yeah.
towards the middle of the golf course, but if it's
Man.
behind you, well then it's worse.
Because man,
worth
I was
challenging
about to
that right
squeeze my way
side.
through that goddamn wreck, man.
Frank, it's a nice walk to make.
Which
down
one?
there,
One with,
man. See
Lynch
your golf
lag?
ball right there in the middle.
Rich, there's an old saying, fairway
No, I was
first.
talking about
There's
last
another
week.
example. Hit it in the fairway,
Last week's
and the game becomes
Indy
very
race when
straightforward.
they
Just a
wrecked at
beautiful
the
tee
end. I was
shot.
about to squeeze through that wreck, and I just couldn't. I just
Yeah.
got caught up.
I almost,
try.
you know,
Up
I had a
next.
run going down the straightaway too, and I don't know if I would have got beside him if we went 3 wide. But I
Locked in
saw
on the
them
read and the
bump each
speed.
other coming off the corner. I was right behind it. I had a good. I think everybody was in that wreck.
Yeah, he caused that shit, man. Motherfucker. Oh, and I found out why Purple don't talk to me no more, because he's.
How does that not go
Dylan
in?
told me.
Amazing. Stroke looked good, line looked good, just did
Well,
not take
Dylan
that
told
final
me
break.
because he told me about certain things about
-2
about the race
early in the
car
round.
evil, about certain things, and he said that I
For
took.
those of you
we
just
took that
tuning in,
for
we're checking in
granted,
now
and
on our
we
featured
walked
golfer
off
here at the
all of a
fourth.
sudden with the stuff that
Frank,
he
this is
knew.
a very nice start to the round.
You know
Couple
what
of
I'm
birdies
saying?
on the scorecard,
So,
looks extremely solid.
That's why he's.
Looked,
That's why he's
well
been feeling a
poised,
little,
actually, to have
salty.
a very good round today.
Because he
Frank,
feels
right
as
where
if
you
we
wanna
took
be.
his
would it be
his
better if it was
information
on a tee?
and ran off with it.
The
When
second
clearly
shot now to the par 4.
we could have, if it went for him racing like an asshole, we could have stayed over at Hendrick. We never would have left. But that's why he hasn't responded to us because of that. Dylan
one
is the
is
only
in the
one
bunker.
that's like, not tripping about it because
Great
he
knees,
doesn't care.
great hands in this shot.
But it's affecting.
Yeah, touch.
It's affecting.
You have to have
Purple
that feel.
because
You have something
I
between
don't
the
know
ball
why
and the
it's
club
affecting
face,
them,
so it's a
it's
different
just-
feel.
it's-
But
it
you
is-
also
it is what it
have
is
to have
what it is.
imagination.
It bothers him.
Well, the
Like,
stats
dude,
say
the
that
stuff
is a
that
green
you telling me
hit
I
in
already knew about.
regulation, but it's
You know
not
what
yet
I'm
a par
saying?
on the card. Very tough putt coming up. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here,
So-
but this is a long putt.
Yeah, so
Greens
you
are
know, I
fast,
mean,
though.
that's why he
You never
hasn't
know.
really. That's why he hasn't
Good line,
responded
good
to our
pace.
messages.
Might
That's
have a
why he
chance.
left the party chat
Well,
when I made
fourth
the
hole
party
looks
chat.
like it's going to claim another
with
victim.
Them two and us.
Shouldn't be a
Being the
problem
leader.
here.
I was like, okay. And then that little bullshit stunt he pulled at Indy and that stunt he pulled tonight by running me over. I was
That
like,
takes
okay.
him to 1 under on the day.
I see how he's racing. I see how he's racing.
Hole number 5 of the first par 5 we've seen today. This fairway looks like it narrows quite a bit, Frank. Are you thinking eagle when you step up onto the tee?
Well, you could, especially if you've got a little bit of breeze behind you.
Yeah,
But
man.
it's quite
Oh,
wide in
man,
the
that
driving
didn't
area, with the
happen,
exception
man.
of those 3
It was-
bunkers on the right.
I
that
had to
just sort of
fresh his tires
pop out.
too, man.
But,
'Cause I know y'all
if you can get it
pitted,
past
like,
those this par 5, very
8 laps
reachable.
before me.
Second shot.
Yeah, man. We was gaining. I was gonna sit behind y'all until we gained on Mike. Mike was getting so frustrated that, you know, I don't know if that's gonna mess him
That's
up.
an
or whatever.
absolute beauty.
Well, it was his tires was old too, but man, like
Slight waggle,
man, we was about
relaxed
to, if
arms,
things would have cycled
ready to
around,
go.
because Green was not gonna make it on field. He was not gonna make it on motherfucking
Rich,
field.
I remember when I first played the old course, it was a Dunhill
I don't
Cup. It
think
was
he
a
would
team
have.
event. It was
I
3
was only
players
like
from
8
each
laps
country around
shy
the world.
on
And
where I pitted.
my
There's no
teammates
way that was-
were Stuart Ginn and Bob Charles, who'd won the Open Championship. And I remember pestering Bob Charles all the way around the golf
I
course.
feel like-
the old course. Where do I aim? Do I get
Yeah,
away
I
from
saw
a
that
bunker?
coming.
And,
I'm like,
at the
that
time,
we
I
were
thought he was a
coming
bit
up
of a
way too
curmudgeon,
fast
really.
on them, and we were side by
Because
side.
the only
I'm
thing he
just gonna
told me
get
was
tight.
not to hit it inside
And
the
I-
TV
like I
tower
was
on
watching the
17.
mirror the
and then I
whole
realized
time,
he gave me the
because I
greatest
knew-
golf lesson I ever had.
I was watching
Because
the
he was
mirror
telling me
while I
to
was
play
still
the golf
passing
course the way
whoever
I
I was
felt I
passing.
should.
Just
Lesson
to see
well
what the
learned.
heck was
Play
happening.
your own
'Cause I
game.
knew something was going to
Play
happen.
with your instincts,
And right when that
especially at a
happened,
place
too, I'm
like
like, that's
the
probably
old
gonna be a
course at St.
caution.
Andrews, where you don't necessarily play by the book. I don't know if there is a book to get you around St. Andrews, except the best book of all, and that's the one of experience. Frank, you can see by the reaction, it has been that kind of week. Just a few too many pars.
Yeah, 'cause I started
Now the
checking up.
374-yard par 4-6,
still,
another
like,
scoring
Got
opportunity.
caught up in that shit.
Just be very careful of the wind conditions here, because that'll affect
Like,
the
I'm
strategy
watching
off the tee.
the
But
video
bunkers
now.
left
It's like-
and right to be
like-
avoided.
I trip out when people say nobody is
Just a
patient.
good
like,
solid
it's
tee
like
shot
quite a
right
few
there,
guys
about
are patient.
280 yards.
And from my view, I know I'm
From
one
the
of them.
fairway,
Right here, I could have
135 yards
I could
away.
have ran purple over if I wanted to. And then when I got behind you, pro, I could have ran you over right there, but I didn't.
When I got the wall?
I checked up. No. This is on lap. Hold on. This is stage 1, lap. Come on. We had like 13 to go in lap 1. You
On
were
lap
purple
1?
side by.
Another
Not
good
stage
swing,
one.
and it looks like, Frank, another really
Damn,
good
that's
shot.
my
I had
On
that
the green,
happen too. 'cause,
looking at a
you know,
birdie
I had
opportunity.
some runs in the middle of the corner, but I couldn't do anything with it.
Birdie chance
I
here.
just
Yeah.
Very
off
long
and-
putt, though.
I didn't let
Gotta
off
be a little
completely,
careful
but
if it
still
gets
almost
away
had
on it.
runs going down the back stretch and front stretch, even by letting off, because of the way the draft works.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
the
think.
drive.
I think these corners is gonna make a difference too, though. Like if you get on the throttle early, damn it, evil.
Frank, this
damn it,
game
evil,
will
that's when
drive
you hit
you
me.
crazy.
Yeah, you can do so many things
Um,
right, and then just something so simple,
Man, what was
completely
I
wrong.
saying now? Oh, but you can make it 3 wide. If you go to the middle, you can make something happen.
Nice par to
Yeah, it's
remain
because I ain't
going
doing
off
that.
the corner. I always get nervous because I hate the middle.
over the
in a
ball
three-wide
here at the
situation.
7th. And Frank, if you had to script
Yeah.
a game plan here, what would it look like?
And that's why I
You
don't
can drive
understand.
this
Like
pretty
if,
close
if
to
you're
the green.
nervous,
This is a
and I'm
green
not,
that's
this is not
shared with
going to
the
you,
11th, the
but this
par
is in
3.
general.
And,
If you know you can't make
you
a
want
3
to see
wide,
that tee shot
don't do
finish,
it.
but you can actually
No,
drive
I only get
very, very
nervous when
close to
I
the
don't
bunker
want it
called
to be
the
3
shell,
wide.
which is the one that
If
protects the
if
par
somebody
3
dives
11.
under me, I'm like, oh crap, what am I gonna do? But if I try to make it 3 wide coming through
And he's
faster,
set up for
obviously I
his
feel more
second shot
confident
here,
'cause I got
looking to
control
knock
of
it on the green.
Right. I thrive off that. I love 3 wide. Like especially if I make it, and I know the fact that I can do it, I'll make it. But yeah,
won't
just
hurt
like
him,
you though.
Frank.
Like I don't like.
Just a little
I
left
don't
of the flag.
Get too much
That's
nervous.
fine.
It
And
just
it makes
depends
the green
who's on the
in
inside.
regulation.
What you
Yeah.
probably on the inside.
I don't
Makeable
know if I
putt
mean
right here.
not
He is
nervous,
currently
but,
sitting
I
at 1
panic
under
sometimes
par.
because I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna go.
Right. It all depends who's on the inside of you. Like who's running underneath. Well, the two cars running underneath you. Because if it's like and that's
That was a good run at it,
wicked,
Rich.
then you pretty much put a fuck.
Not a gimme, but well within his range.
You know what I'm saying? But if it's something like elite and green on the inside of you, like you should have.
In
Like
for
I can
par.
trust them more than I can trust anybody else, or probably Mess. To the back.
Standing on the tee up at par 3 8th here at the
Mess
old
will
course.
run. He
Frank,
won't.
what
He
are we
won't
looking at
plow
here?
you like
One
that,
of the
though.
biggest greens on the
But he
golf
will.
course. It looks flat.
Come on.
It looks like it's easy, but once that flag gets on the left side, this one the hole becomes a little bit more difficult. It's very easy
I
to
tried.
take this
I
hole
can't
for granted.
green.
Very hard to hit it close though.
Frank, you like his chances
I
to
tried,
walk
man.
away with a par here?
I got
Well,
like
with a
study
good
your
shot,
voice,
Rich,
man.
yeah, that's certainly on the cards.
I gotta study your
And
voice.
you
Like,
think
it's
you
hard
just
to get
write a
your
par down at the end of the hole. Don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the
know why.
scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right
I don't know
here.
why. Your
This
voice
is
is
a
the only.
long putt.
Your
Really,
voice.
the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus. Could it be?
I'll be ready for it tomorrow. I'll be ready tomorrow, and I'll do it tomorrow. I'm gonna study tonight.
That just brings a smile to your face, puts a little pep in the step when you make them from downtown.
Thank you. At least you understand.
Always so important to finish your first 9 holes on a
Hey,
positive
this is the
note
part
here
where
at the
Papa ran me
Open
over, yo.
Championship.
Yeah, the ninth hole. This is the
we had
most
7 to go,
extreme part, furthest away from the
Bam,
clubhouse.
right there.
In the middle of the loop here. A good
Just ran me
driver
over,
that
though.
avoids those bunkers has every chance of finding this par 4.
Yeah, I think he got mad because
It is always easier to
I
play
made
it
a 3 wide
from
on
the
him and
short grass, and that is
who was
where
that?
he has
Him and
been
Elite.
all day. Just
He got mad
laser-like
about it.
off the tee. Hasn't missed a fairway.
Who got mad?
80 yards to the
Purple.
flagstick.
I made 3 wide on you
Frank
and
is
him,
cranking it and
and we was
banking
going,
it.
we was going to
Giant
turn
drives,
1, and he
boatload of
ran
birdies
back my
around.
bumper right
Yeah,
there.
these are the days you just
And the
dream
spinner.
for. We know golf's not that easy, but on a day like today, savor it and just keep going. Keep doing it.
Man, he didn't
There's a big
deserve
green,
that to win that
and they're
race.
gonna
I'm
use
just
every
saying.
inch of it.
Just a pure strike and a perfect result. He'll have a good look at birdie now. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Yeah, he just for the past 2 weeks he didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve those victories.
So close. Well, that would have been a bonus had
He
it
didn't
gone in,
deserve
but
it.
still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage.
Isn't that you?
You're not going to birdie every hole.
Steady, solid, and at one.
That's all definitely. Yeah. There's only one person watching it, so
Team-hole
that's
game, isn't it?
pretty obvious.
That's right.
but-
Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Probably not overly long, but still a pretty good spot and in the fairway.
That's in that 280 mark.
Chance to set himself up for
caught
a
it.
good scoring
Hey, I caught
opportunity
that shit
with
too.
his
Rumble
second shot
stick.
here.
Evil, come on, man.
No, I know. There's a couple moments I've had that are probably it was hilarious. I always laugh at them when I watch them back.
I remember you
But
won
there was-
Chicagoland, bro.
Oh, when I
First for
screamed,
birdie after
when
that
I
beautiful
screamed
shot.
for the win.
Yeah. I can't talk though, man. The
It took
way
me
I-
15
when I
races
won
to
right
win.
here,
I was a
Frank.
little
It's
excited.
a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult.
But you know what?
But he still has a shot to sink
bro,
this one.
I can't
to
talk,
birdie.
man. 'Cause when I won Pocono, good lord, I don't know if y'all ever watched that video.
And you won there on a
Look.
caution. You were going that crazy.
I don't give a fuck. You know how long since you know how long it's been since I won a damn race?
Close. Couldn't
Boy,
ask for much
I won
more
mine
on
on the
that putt.
green.
I don't give a fuck.
I do.
These putts keep the round together.
Nah, fuck you.
Oh, that was
Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start
Man.
losing confidence with the putter early on.
I was surprised I even won that race. I was running like ass at the beginning of that race.
Call in the medics, Frank. Can't stop the
I
bleeding.
like Phoenix too.
Just racking the bogeys up.
Down to the par 3 11th, and Frank,
I
what's
like
the key
Phoenix.
here?
I missed
this
the first one.
green is slightly elevated. Huge false front, sort of left
Hey,
and
you know
right
what's
of that
funny? I'm looking
Strath
forward
bunker.
to.
And of
I'm
course,
looking
that
forward
bunker
to
on the
2 short
hill.
tracks.
Well, should I say that
And that's
bunker on the left is
Richmond.
Hill.
Because I'm
It's the
gonna
famous
say it.
bunker
I'm
where
gonna say it
Rory
green.
Jones couldn't
I'm
get
say
out
it.
of it
I'm say it.
many years ago and
I'm
actually
sorry.
ripped
I ain't
up
trying
his
to sound cocky or
scorecard.
egotistic.
So a good tee shot here, just
I was
find that
catching
right
you
level
and
where the flag
mess,
is.
man.
Needs a pair of
Couple down
binoculars
to
to
the
see
last
the
few
hole.
laps, man. That fucking caution fucked me up. Yeah, I know. But you know what though, y'all. But here's the thing though.
Speed wasn't
Here's the
bad
thing
on
though,
that
like
long
even
putt,
before that,
the read wasn't
like
very good. And
y'all was
getting
fast
ready for
out the
putt.
gate, but it seemed like y'all was coming to me slowly. Like if you watch my video, y'all was coming back to me slowly but surely. Because I had to be like at least like the third or fourth quickest car.
Even par.
And then
currently.
went. Yeah.
Well, with that drop
I'm
shot,
picking mess too, to be
moves
honest.
to 1 over for the tournament. Now at the 12th, and Frank, when you put the peg in the ground,
like
Hell
it.
yeah,
I
Frank.
get
licking
too
your
loose.
chops.
I can't.
Well, you are, unless you're playing into
I
a
don't
head breeze. Because if you are playing a
can't be
head breeze,
consistent.
then
You talking about
you've got
loose
to worry
going
about
to the
the 4
corner?
bunkers that are in
Yeah.
the middle of this fairway. Touch of help, or if you're a long hitter, then all you've got to do is worry about that little pot bunker just short of this green. There is gorse left and right. Rich, there's rough and rough. That ball is needle nose down.
Damn,
Can't even see it from here.
them damn controllers. Goddamn.
Early part of this back 9 and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie.
And if you give me a
Those goddamn
default
Toyotas.
setup, the default setup at New Hampshire, I could probably beat most of. We're not doing it again.
That track. Fuck that track.
No, we're doing Vegas. That's what this Vegas is.
Fuck. Fuck
I
that
love
track.
I love New Hampshire's default.
This can be a cruel game at
Once
times.
you put the pit setup
Came to
in,
the putt,
forget it.
excited
It's
to
like,
make birdie.
I have
Now,
to go a few laps.
settle for par.
Yeah, little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make
But
sure
the
you
default
don't
setup
drop
is
a
the
shot.
one I ran
It's
away with.
important
Like
this one goes in.
6-second lead.
All right, no damage done. Stays at 1 over par with that putt.
That track was.
Frank,
I
how about
ran
the
like.
bunkers here at 13?
It's so hard to
a
pass
rather
the-
ominous sounding name.
I
Yeah,
don't
the
know. I
coffins,
just,
and they are that for a reason. If you finish up in there, well,
I
the
can
best
make
you
I
could
tried
probably ever
everything.
do is
I can
make a
make some
bogey,
passes on
unless
the
you're an
inside.
absolute genius. That'd be
It's-
avoided.
Okay, let me
certainly off the
ask y'all.
tee.
I wanna- I
If
just
you do,
wanna ask
it's
y'all.
still a difficult hole.
I wanna
Second
know
shot,
who y'all
unless you hit
picks
a
gonna
perfect
be
tee
for the
shot,
round of eight.
will be blind.
I always wanted to ask everybody that, like, who y'all picks for the round of 8? Or better
He
yet,
has given this
who
one
be y'all
full
picks for the round of
treatment.
4?
Perfect release.
And
for
yes,
the
you
ball.
can include
This shot,
yourself.
he is on the fairway,
I don't-
over 300
my luck, I
yards.
ain't gonna make the round of 4.
This,
but I
the
think
second
Green
shot here at the par
and Metz
4.
should make it. I don't know. If Saints comes back for that, he'll probably be one of them.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
You putting 24 in there?
Chance to get it close here.
I guess.
he did
I'll
go
go.
over.
About 25 feet from the cup.
Yeah.
Locked in on the
I
lead
know, yeah.
and the speed.
That's 6 right there.
Oh, he's going to love it. Great putt.
Here's my pick for the final 4.
Now to the par 4 13th. And again, Frank,
you done?
it's all about avoiding the bunkers.
Yeah, another hole that forces you to go either right or left of something that you can see.
I would
The
put
two
purple
bunkers
in
called
there.
the coffins right
He
up
always
ahead.
finds a way to win.
You
Purple,
can also go beyond those, and if you do, then you've got a
Me,
much shorter
hopefully.
shot in. But you've got to
Green
avoid those
and
fairway bunkers.
Mets.
They are very costly.
Anything you do differently with your setup?
Just dig my feet into the sand a little bit more, but make sure you focus on the exact spot on the ball you want to hit.
How tough is this going to be now from the rough, Frank?
Oh, it's tough to say, Rich. I mean, there's so much to depend on that lie. I'm going to need a little bit of luck.
That almost happened to me at, where was
this ball never
Indy.
even looked like it was going down the fairway, hitting
I was
way
out
right.
of it. I was
And
completely
into the
out of
thicker
it.
stuff.
And then I restarted like
Let's see
6
if he
and
can
almost won the
bludgeon this
thing.
one out.
Yeah, I could have. I should have ran you. I should have ran you over there, Green.
Get down!
Oh no, what?
That's one of the more depressing sights in golf.
My
You
win?
hit a good one, and then it just sucks back too much spin off the green. This is fifth
Wait.
shot.
Wait, was that when Lynch lagged in front of me? Oh, oh.
On the green, Frank, but might need a pair of binoculars to see the hole.
A long way from the band. You can barely hear the music from that far away.
Just want to nestle this one down to within a couple of feet.
Which one?
No, that was that wasn't me. That was purple. Yeah. Did you see that from my view?
Always two
Yeah,
components
well,
to the long
Purple
lag,
and Mike
but the
got
speed,
together
number
coming
one,
off of 4.
and then
And
the
I
read.
was, and they
Missed
were
out on
bumping,
that
so they were
second
losing
part.
momentum, and I had
Tough
momentum
hole
going on the
as
outside.
this
I
now
probably
for
would have been
double
close to
bogey.
passing them, but then everything just happened from there.
So, with that, 3 over par now for the round. Back here at the 15th, and Frank, this fairway narrows up in a hurry.
And it's also, there's a big crop of heather that sort of constrains
It was close,
you if
but
you're
no,
gonna
he,
hit it just
I
straight
mean,
down the
Mike
middle.
dove
Only
down
the brave
after
go
the
down
corner
the right
to
side.
avoid hitting them.
It brings in those little bunkers called robs.
Right, my car
And,
got
they'll
loose.
rob your scorecard, that's for sure.
Yeah, I dove down. Then for whatever reason, he came back down. From my view, he came back down and smacked me. And
because I think he bounced off the wall a little bit. I'm not sure.
They'll pay a little bit of a price.
yeah,
for
but he
missing
could have
the
saved
fairway
that,
here,
man.
because
The way
from
his
that
car,
rough, you cannot
he ain't hit the
control
wall that
spin
damn
on the
hard
golf
to
ball.
where he can
No.
come back down.
60-yard shot. Birdie try up next.
It was too bad he didn't get the points though.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Wicket gave me the win.
He did?
Yeah.
Good try.
Yeah, because
just didn't
well,
quite
that's
read
what
the
I said.
break,
If you
Frank.
watch my video there too,
It
I'm like,
shouldn't be a problem
I
if
even
you
said
think
that. I'm
cleaning
like,
up
wait,
here for
weren't we on the
par.
white flag?
Yep.
I'm like, what? That
So
was weird.
He's going off
Well, not in contention, but
the
in
running
football.
order before the caution came out on the white flag, and I was leading on the white flag.
Frank, the 16th
Well,
hole,
of course,
famous
it
for
was
the
supposed to be
principal's
me,
nose, and I can't help
Lee.
but think of Mrs.
I
Hartman
think Russ was
from
third.
4th grade.
And
Well, I
I
don't
She
think
know
didn't like us.
I don't know how Mrs. Hartman would have played this hole, but
Nah,
she
he
would have
goes-
been wary of the out of
yeah,
bounds.
he
on
goes
the right.
by with real
That's
life.
why
Like the
general
race is supposed to end on the
consensus
white
is
flag.
You, not only avoid the principal
That's
nose,
the
but
race,
you
and he's
hit the
going
tee
off
shot
that.
a
He's
little
gonna
bit
go
further
off
left.
what
It might
happened,
lengthen the hole, but
on
it
the
is
game.
certainly
Because that was
the
a
more
straight up
prudent
glitch.
strategy.
Yeah, because we definitely had. We were only a
So
half
the
a
second
lap.
of the par
yeah,
4 goes
we were
begging,
only a half a
and
lap from the
now I'll have to
checker.
rely on the short game.
The white flag was out
But a
already.
short
That should have
game,
been
as we all
over.
know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
Frank, you like
No,
his chances to
no,
walk away
we
with
was
a
on the
par
white
here?
flag.
Well, with a
and
good
we
shot,
was,
Rich,
we was
yeah, that's
going.
certainly on the cards in that.
We was
And,
going
you think,
coming off
just right
turn
palm
2.
down at the end of the,
The
end of
wreck
the hole.
happened.
Don't tell anyone about it. It's certainly
And the caution
won't
came
affect
out
the
on the
scorecard
white
at the end of
flag.
the day.
It
So
didn't- it
that's the
didn't
goal
end the
right
race.
here.
It didn't end
That's,
it.
yeah, I was completely out of it.
Frank,
at that
I'm not
point.
saying
that
he
was
should
when,
pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know.
No,
Good line, good pace.
no.
Might have a chance.
I guess he just wanted to finish it because I guess he wanted just to finish it so everybody could.
That was not a very good
everybody
read
could
right there.
Go off, what they got to do.
Yeah, but once
It
the
is,
white
but-
flag comes out, it should be over.
Right, the white flag was out. No, that's
So
the thing,
after
though.
all
But
that, it's
that's
a
the thing. We already crossed. If that line is, if that caution line is on this game,
The
I
famous
already crossed
17th
it
at the
coming
Open
back, going on the
Championship, Frank, you
backstretch,
begin to see the
coming
scoreboards,
on
the
off of turn
grandstands,
2.
and you know all eyes are on you for the next couple of holes.
Yeah, this is one hole I think that anybody that goes to the old course certainly wants to play. Blind tee shot, you've got to flash it across the out of bounds and somehow find the fairway. If you go too safe down the left side, well, there's some heather to be chopping out of. Good tee shot certainly gives you a chance to hit at this beautiful green that's angled to the left, well protected by the road hole bunker. And then if you're a little ambitious and a little strong, then there's a road itself and out of bounds beyond this green.
So from the rough back to the fairway, that's the right way to go.
Yeah, didn't take the bait, and at least now
Right,
he's going
exactly.
to play the price of a poor tee shot. Still got a good chance, though, getting away with par. Another good swing, another good approach
That's
shot.
the thing. Like,
needs to keep
like
it steady
we
here over
been
the
crossed
putt.
the white flag. We crossed it, came off turn 2, and like I said, if that caution line, the backstretch is, if that's on this game, I already passed it because I was halfway
You
down
couldn't
the
ask for
backstretch.
much more than that, except to make it.
Yeah, but it was still.
This would be a good time to reverse the slide. 5 over par on the deck.
What he could.
Frank, is there a more famous landmark in the sport than the tiny Swoken Bridge?
Let me see.
I think when you think of this game, the way in which we've followed it and covered it, Rich, over the last
see. I'm
decade
watching
plus,
the video now.
it is just symbolic, not just with this golf course, but the game of golf itself, because every great champion has managed to make his foray across to Scotland and play the old course and walk across that bridge.
If it's on the white flag, I'm gonna watch.
He's knocked it on
If
the
it-
green,
if you cross the
but
finish
he's in
line
a great position.
and it did it again.
Difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try.
Only if you're right. If you cross the finish line with one lap to
Good
go
looking putt
and
right
the
there.
wreck happens,
I might like it.
it should declare you the winner.
And he has it, Frank.
I don't
Now, if it
believe
did it again, like it did me, then all he gonna do is just declare you the winner.
And
If
that'll
that-
wrap up the first
you know,
round.
based off the
We saw
first
some
caution.
good golf today, Frank, but some others, they got off to a slow start.
Yeah, and I don't really
This
know how to
reminds me
explain
of
why.
NFL
Maybe
catch
lack of
rule.
practice rounds, maybe not enough time on the golf course. They certainly will have to regroup tomorrow and put up a show just to make the cut.
Yeah, if I've always said that too. If the white flag's out, why even bother throwing a caution? A checkered flag, everybody's gonna slow down anyway.
Well, Wicked couldn't tell. He couldn't tell everybody, hey, everybody back out. I'm just gonna end it right here because everybody got separate parties. So. Oh, it'll piss
EA Sports
It'll piss anybody
RushRcn
off.
are proud to present second round coverage of the Open Championship. Welcome to the Open
Well, it's the
Championship,
game.
the oldest major in golf. Frank, there really is nothing quite like it. The old course at St. Andrews combined with the Open Championship. It's bathed in history.
They gotta fix that.
The golf
crap.
course is magnificent.
they,
it just reeks of all the
inconsistent
great players
sometimes.
that have played the game. Pick your
The
hero,
caution
whether it's a
will,
Bobby
like,
Jones, a
come out and
Nicholas,
do
a Rory,
the race will
MclLroy,
be
a Tiger
over,
Woods.
and
All
it's
the
time to
greats have
where
been there and
you go
played
the
this
last
marvelous
lap, and
course. It stood the test of
it'll-
time.
the
And even the
rules are not
route,
right
the
on
old
this game
9
in
holes
general.
out, turn
The
around and
penalty's
9
not
holes
right.
in.
Like,
It's marvelous.
This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Birdie try again here today.
No,
that would have been a real bonus had it dropped.
If the white flag comes
putt.
out, no matter where you at, if once a white flag comes out and the regs happen, and the reg happens,
over this putt,
the race
concentrating on the read.
Race ends. Which I already passed. I passed it.
Good roll, solid. That's a par. Here we are now.
That
Second, always
the
so important
penalties
to
are
try
so
and establish
inaccurate.
a good round in these opening holes, Frank.
In the second hole, especially with the prevailing breeze and today's modern equipment, the odd player has actually driven this green, but
it was just
you really
a glitch
that
I guess they messed up on because at least said it happened
there's a
to
series
him
of bunkers down there, but the left is always the safe side of the golf course.
Yeah,
It's the
like,
best
yeah,
line to
like,
play your second shot
people,
from.
a lot
on
of
whole
people
golf
said
course,
that
it's
too. They
always
be
the right
saying
side, and we see that
they be
here
on
at
the
the
white
second.
flag, and they be literally like
That
coming
is
through
tasty
checkers
looking right
and
there, Frank.
cross
Just a
country.
perfect spot in the fairway.
right,
That's
and that
prime
was my
real estate.
case.
How do you
Like,
get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
see, I'm watching
no,
the part
look out,
where
Frank.
you
I
talking
think
about.
you flushed that one.
We still had 3 to
This is
go,
going,
and that's why
going,
racing
long.
in because we still had.
It was almost
3
like
left to
that's
go.
what he wanted to do.
My
but
situation
why
was
would you
different
want it
because
to
I
run
already
over
crossed
the
the white
back?
flag and I crossed the caution line on the backstretch of that Indy. When
Solid
when
play,
it should
heart
have
of the
ended.
green.
Right here, we still had 3 left to go. No. We had 3 left.
This is
We
an
had
awkward length.
no.
That was a
I'm looking right
good-looking
here.
putt, just not
We had
falling
3
right
left to
now.
go right here.
No, sadly,
I'm
he's
watching
going
the
to be
video right now.
disappointed.
We had 3 left to go right here. No.
These
No,
putts
because-
keep the round together.
Yeah.
Frank, you know full well.
And
this can be a humbling
that's
game.
the part.
In an embarrassing game.
On the tee box
Well-
here at the third now, Frank, all these holes look relatively straightforward.
Well, we was
Can a
on
golfer
the
get
white
lured
flag.
in
We was-
kind of a false sense of security off the tee here at the old course?
No, well, you can. This hole, the third hole, even shorter than
That's
the
what I'm saying.
second,
It
so
was a
reachable.
glitch, though.
But
The
a lot of
game
people tend to
glitched.
bail out
The
towards
caution-
the left.
the
That's in the middle
caution
of the golf
should
course.
have ended the
And
race
that leaves you a devilish
when
little pitch or
I-
short wedge
you know, when the
across
white
that
flag
big
came out, when I
gaping
crossed the
bunker
finish line.
that protects both
And
the
the
third and the
wreck
15th
happened
green.
way-
So once again, want to
way
drive the ball
after
down
we
the
crossed
right
the finish
side,
line.
but there's a series of
Like, we was on the
bunkers
white
there.
flag.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance really for Birdie, but really it was a rather poor approach shot.
Which should
So
have
a
been me
long
when the
putt there
caution
and
came.
just didn't
When the
read it
caution came
quite
on the white
right.
flag, they should have ended it. I should have been the winner off the bat.
This is a 19-foot putt.
And they glitched. Right, and it glitched.
Well, that's disappointing. That's a drop shot at number 3.
You keep saying Pro Bowler. It was.
You don't want to
purple.
let
That
this
was
one get
the
away.
one that was
This
in
is
the-
about concentration and focus at this point.
I mean, you can give me the win. I'll take it. But
Frank,
like the
nothing
whole
really
the
went
whole
the
deal was
players' way
like
this week.
Yeah, if this was motor racing, you'd say it's a case of having 4 flat tires.
Frank, the challenge begins to intensify here at the fourth.
Yeah, a bit risky if you try and hit it down the right side.
That's what I'm
just about
saying,
Every
like-
player I've seen over the years has sort of aired a little bit to the left. That's a safer tee shot, but it does set up a very daunting
I
second.
would have. But
Second shot.
you know what though? I would have been irritated. I wouldn't be highly pissed. I would have been irritated. But then once Wicked would have explained to me, I'd be like, okay, all right, whatever. But
Third shot, looking for a good one. He's made the green.
Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, once. Yeah, but.
That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Yeah, and there's no. They have to finish under green. That.
And that. Go ahead.
Blemish on the scorecard. A bogey.
It used to be
Three.
free.
No,
do they do
unlimited.
unlimited now?
Hole number 5 of the first par 5 we've seen today. This fairway looks like it narrows quite a bit, Frank. Are you thinking eagle when you step up onto the tee?
That's
well,
not
you
how
could,
it is.
especially if you've got a little bit of breeze behind you.
Wicked made that up.
It's quite wide in the driving area, with the exception of those 3 bunkers on the right that just
he didn't go
pop out. But if you can get it past those, this par 5 very reachable.
Set for his next shot.
I told Mike
in the fairway.
I told Mike, my bad. I didn't know I was on the mic for a second.
High winds.
Yeah, I told Mike that
was
the
same topic. Can put something together late into the thick
I
stuff.
told Mike
That's
that was
a difficult line.
bull crap as well, but I just shrugged my shoulders because I was like,
and setting up here in the rough.
Not a chase race, but he might. From what Mike told me, he said that Wickens not gonna do that again. Though.
Well, there's a big green.
No, he said no.
Inch of it. Rich, that was some shot out of the rough. I really didn't think he'd get
No.
on the green.
He
just
said
to get it on the green, as
he
you
said,
say, I think
he said
is
he's going to keep my
win.
video for evidence in case that happens again, where somebody crosses the white flag and the caution comes out on the white flag.
We haven't seen a whole lot of that, Frank.
He said
that has to feel good. Moving on to the par 4 6th hole here at the birthplace of golf. This hole shares a green actually with the 12th. How do you work your way around this hole, Frank?
Some sort of tee shot. 3 bunkers that look like they're in the left center of the fairway, and a series of bunkers down the right. So somehow bisect those, and then you set yourself up to a green with a false front.
Setting up for an approach shot here.
Well, this is the first time that
Frank, you played in conditions all
happened.
over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself, and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit.
Well, Wickens never did anything about it.
Once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Touched, to be honest.
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
Just a tap.
You know what? You know what it is? It costs.
Good putt. Over the ball here at the 7th. And Frank, if you had to script a game plan here, what would it look like?
You could drive this pretty close to the green.
I think it surprised him too because it probably didn't happen.
So you want to see that tee shot finish, but you can actually drive very close to a bunker called the Shell, which is the one that protects the par 3 11th.
He got the win on the game. He got the win on the game.
Generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie.
Well, I had the
Frank, I'm not saying I should pull out driver.
I mean,
but this is a long
we can
putt.
blame the game because it's flawed.
You never know.
And fuck
good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Correct, but
looks like you just
whatever the
misread
game
that.
gives you.
And getting ready for the putt.
Yeah, I'm just saying, whatever the game gives you, that's what it should be.
Yeah.
Well, not in contention,
I don't know, that's
but
just,
in for par.
I guess that's a rule that he just came up with, because of that situation that happened.
Frank, what are we looking at here?
Flag.
One of the biggest greens on the golf course. It looks flat.
I mean, I guess
it's easy.
I guess,
but
like I said, he's
going
gonna keep my video.
This one, the hole becomes a little bit
just
more
in case it
difficult.
happens in this chase race.
Very easy to take this hole for
he's
granted.
gonna keep it.
Very hard to hit it close.
Just in case, somebody wins and they don't get the victory and they wonder why. They be like, well, this happened to Mike. Mike pretty much earned that win, or could possibly earn the win coming to the white flag or coming to the checkers. But because of the fact that the caution came out under the white flag, the final lap, I'm going to declare him the winner.
Well, this one's tracking. That is a cross-country putt right there.
Up and over the ridge. That's a seagull.
Frank, the old course all about avoiding the pot bunkers. They're so nasty. This is a good example here, the 9th hole.
Yeah, the pot bunkers really to be avoided are the ones in the middle of the fairway, but there are some that sneak in on the left side, plus that gorse on the left. If you can carry that last one, which is called the end hole, then there's a chance to
I'm sorry, you
drive
threw me out with regular.
That's a different way of putting it.
Chance to get it close here.
Rich, these winds haven't subsided at all today. It's certainly a tough test out there right now for these players.
They get your attention, don't they, as a player?
They have club selection right now vital.
You put the ball
On the white
back
flag.
in your stance just a
On the
little
white
bit.
flag.
If you're going to hit it down.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot.
Yeah.
You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Lining this one up for par.
But it, just speaking in general, Pro can get mad
This
at
is
that
par.
if once Wicked explained it to him what the deal was, and then use my video as evidence.
Starting the second 9 here at the Open
but-
Championship, Frank, with a par 4 10th.
Well, this is another chance really to drive a par 4, especially if you're a game. But you've got to hit those that tee shot a little left of those two bunkers that are just short and right of this green. But gorse down the left. You've still got to be careful. Don't just flail away. Hit this hole. What a great name. It's called Bobby Jones.
The game.
Second shot from the
should
rough.
Just,
It's
he
on
should
the
just
way.
go off the game, like, because I'm going to be mad too, like.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now we'll have to rely on the short game.
I think I've
but
played
the short
36.
game, as we all
I think
know,
I've played
can
36
redeem
holes on
a
this
lot of
golf, and it's been the
mistakes.
same
See if
topic
he
the
does it
entire
here.
time.
And the ball settles on the green about 26 feet away.
Yeah, not the easiest of putts coming up.
Really not much to this. The only issue
That
would be a
motherfucker
lack of
deserved it.
concentration or focus. What? Missed putt and a drop shot here at the 10th. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Yeah, because once Wicked explained to me, I was like, oh.
Frank, another famous hole, this time the par 311.
Yeah, this hole was made famous by the left bunker, which is called
Can we-
the
can
Hill,
we do
where
that
Bobby
again next
Jones, when he
week?
first played St Andrews, couldn't get the ball out of the bunker, so in the end he actually ripped up his scorecard. A lot's changed since then, but the hole hasn't lost its luster.
Safely aboard.
There's the 10 to whatever.
Didn't fare too well on this hole yesterday. Made a bogey.
10-28. 88.
That would have been a real bonus had it dropped, but as it
Hey,
is,
man.
good putt.
Catch you. I got
Alright.
tomorrow. I got tomorrow.
He's made it.
Damn.
Frank, the
Damn.
charm of St. Andrews, the history of the old course, it all sort of comes into view here at the 12th, doesn't it?
That's nice.
Yeah,
I got to
very
drive
pretty
like
hole,
45
Eden
minutes
estuary
to
to the
rush
right.
hour
Obviously
traffic.
a
to get to
nice
where I gotta
view
go.
of the township of St.
I
Andrews
gotta
in the
drive.
distance, but long hitters can just lick their chops and have a crack at this green.
I shouldn't be
All
talking
they've
about
got to do is
driving.
worry
Mike's
about
gotta
that little
drive the
pot
whole
bunker
time.
short, but either into the breeze or if you're not a long
I
hitter,
knew
you
that's
worry
where he
about
was
those
going to
big
say
bunkers
next
that are
anyway, so I
well-placed,
figured I'd jump in
smack
and say
bang in the
before
middle
he
of this
did.
fairway.
Ball
No, I was
sitting
going to
down
say,
here
it takes
in
me
the rough,
7 minutes to get to
digging
my
in.
truck. About 7 minutes exactly. It don't take me that long.
Early part of this back 9 and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. Bogey here yesterday. Now this for birdie.
Bastard. We catch in the league, man.
Never a doubt looking to make a statement today.
I Miss those days.
Moving on now to the par 4 13th. Frank,
don't.
what's the strategy here?
Once again,
no,
to
not
avoid
me.
those pot bunkers, the first one is called Nicks, and then the
I
other
missed
two up
summer
ahead, once
vacation,
again, they're
that's what
called
I
the
was
coffins. Somehow you've got to go right or
Oh,
left
you
of
getting
those
that
or
now.
beyond those.
Except for
If
work.
you can go in the exact right position, which is slightly
God
left
damn
center,
it.
you will actually have a full view of this green. The left or right of that, then it's a blind second shot.
Summer vacation, man. I
Second
didn't
shot.
have no life. Summer vacation, it'd be hot. And Lee would tell you, man, we had no AC at the time, man. We was young. It'd be hot as hell in that living room. What the fuck going on, man?
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Lay out.
Just the lie there.
Hell
It's
yeah,
like it's
boy.
teed up.
Number draws
Third shot.
on, man.
Looking for a good one.
Yo.
It'd be hot the motherfucker.
Another
boy.
good swing. Another good approach shot.
Settles in over the putt.
Oh, man.
It's 104 degrees.
Man,
That
it
is a
felt like it,
painful
man.
miss right there.
Oh,
and a
never mind.
bogey. Drop
I thought
shot
you
here
were
at the
talking about
13th. Just 5 feet left.
We ended up buy one eventually, but man, it was the time we didn't have one. It was fucking hot, boy. Man,
It was
I-
scary too, man. 'cause,
in for
man,
I've had those days
Try to
when
focus.
the AC don't work. It's always the worst day too.
Frank, what's the strategy here at the
So
14th?
it's always the day
If you
that's
can't go
99
for this
degrees.
par 5 and 2, Rich, there is another option where you can go left. And I mean left of left. That's down the 4th fairway. That's across the Elysian Fields, as they call it, which is a set of sort of
but
hummocks that
but
run
Evil,
down the
you
middle.
6'2",
And,
and
can
you
find
weigh
a flat
nothing but
lie
a buck
there
30.
and come across at about a
That can be
45-degree
hot,
angle for
man.
your third shot to 14.
Man,
Wait a
Not
minute,
his
you
best
are those type
shot,
of people
and
that
now he'll have to
you
deal
are
with
those
the
type of
bunker.
guys that wear
Yeah,
like a
they
hoodie
say the
with some
hardest shot
shorts
in
on?
golf, the next one.
Routine stuff here, Frank.
the
he
hell?
seemed like it.
You just got to be careful of that lip in front of
He
them.
seemed like- you
This
see his
third
picture-
shot coming up.
You see his picture, he sound like the type of guy that'll do it.
I ain't gonna lie, I do that sometimes.
I don't know, it's just confused.
Great shot
like,
coming out of that bunker
Like
right
you got a
there.
springtime
long
when it's
skills
like a
today.
nice chill breeze, but I still have the shorts on from the day. That's the kind. That's
These
what I'm
putts keep the round
I don't know.
together.
Maybe it's just a black thing that black folks don't do. I don't know. I don't do it, man. If it's cold, jogger pants, hoodie,
Solid stroke there, no sign
maybe
of
some
nerves
boots
on
or
that.
shoes. I don't know.
Frank, the 15th here at the old course was just a classic example of
It's-
links
it's
golf,
a-
where you might be aiming for something that isn't even on the golf course.
Exactly. There's a nice line there in between the two humps that you can see in front of you off the tee. If you keep looking down,
That boy
you see
got
the
knee-high
church
socks
steeple.
on,
That's the
boy.
perfect
Phones.
line for the tee shot. You've got to be careful with the second shot.
I
coming
used
up.
to-
You see
I
the
used to
16th
wear-
tee and out of bounds to the
Yeah,
right
I used
of the
to wear.
screen,
I
and
wear
that little
ankle
pop
socks
bunker
now. I used to
that
wear them
protects
up
the
a little
front.
bit,
This, the second shot
not up to
here
the
at the par
knee,
4.
like you sounds like you're talking about.
Eve up there wearing knee socks with the two lines at the top, baby. What you doing, man?
Well, if it's that long, it's gonna be about eight lines at the top. The way it sounds like it's going that far up.
Hell yeah. God damn, boy. Some
Looks like
Pro
it's heading
low
for the
key
bunker.
roasting you over there, man.
Somehow that managed to miss the bunker, Frank.
Oh man,
Looked
but
like it was
no,
sand
man.
for sure.
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver
I
here,
got, but man,
this is
I
a
do
long
ankle
putt.
socks though, man.
Greens are fast though.
Been
You never
doing
know.
that since 1988.
Good line,
boy,
good
when I was
pace.
a baby.
Might have a chance.
Ankle socks all day.
So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. Just needs
Why
to
not?
keep it steady here over the putt.
To your calf muscle. Boy, your legs gonna burn the fuck up, boy. Them damn things damn high. Your legs will be burned, boy. Gonna be red. Cooked.
Come on, how can we not get hype? Like, dude, this dude, he's skinny, doesn't mean
Beautiful touch. Nice putt.
They gonna get hype. I mean, I be high.
Headed for home now,
Man,
partner.
like-
The 16th hole, and what are we looking at here?
Well, you have to
I can
avoid
only
the
imagine
principal's
your pain,
nose.
though.
Otherwise, you're going to finish up in the
You know.
principal's office.
Got me by
Two.
like, how many times?
100 and how much you weigh?
Nicely played shot,
40.
about 310 yards down the
I get you
fairway.
by 100 pounds.
Frank, really good chance
Good
from
line.
this position to make a birdie.
Yeah,
Yeah, really, the only thing he's
I'm
looking
like-
at right now is the flag.
I'm like,
This
I'm
is a
like,
green
I'm like
light special.
250, like 260. Shit, okay,
this looks like it's gonna find the
110
target.
pounds.
That's an
Not bad.
outstanding shot right there.
Laid
It
out,
sets
boy.
up a really good look at birdie. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie.
Maybe. I mean, I got AC now, but boy, I don't nothing. Shit, I ain't do nothing. Shit, couldn't do nothing. What am I supposed to do?
Wow.
Spray water on me? That was about it.
I'm outside in the heat all the time, though, so it doesn't.
The
When I
famous
go to the races
17th
and
at the
stuff,
Open
and you're out there at
Championship,
the
Frank, you
aluminum
begin to see the
grandstands, it gets
scoreboards,
hot.
the grandstands, and you know all eyes are on
No,
you
I went to-
for the next couple of holes.
Oh
Yeah,
my
this is
God!
one hole I
can't-
think that anybody that goes to the old course
I went to
certainly wants to
Englishtown a
play.
few years
Blind
ago.
tee shot,
I
you've
think
got to
the
flash
low-
it
4
across the out
days
of
of
bounds
it
and somehow
camping.
find the fairway. If you go
And
too safe down the left side,
4 days of it, I
well,
think
there's
the
some heather
lowest
to
was
be chopping
92
out of.
degrees.
Good tee shot certainly gives you a chance.
I came
to
back
hit this
so
beautiful green
tan,
angle to
everybody
the
was
left,
like,
well
"What the
protected
heck
by the
happened to
road hole
you?"
bunker. And if you're a little ambitious and a little strong, then there's a
Man,
road
you
itself
was
and
10,
out of bounds
man.
beyond this green.
I'd have built me
Chance
a
to set himself up
conditioner
for a good
fort.
scoring
Go on
opportunity
my
with
tent,
his second
man.
shot
Hook
here.
up to the damn truck. God damn.
Birdie try up next. Now this for birdie. Came away with a bogey on the previous
Yeah.
round.
and it bounces off of it, and it gets even hotter.
Kind of a tricky read.
Man,
That's
another
what
one
we
that
here
too.
yesterday. Chance to better that today.
Another reason why I will never go to a racetrack. You catch me over there, I'll lose.
That's just a poor putt
No,
right
no,
there.
you piece
No
of shit.
other way to say it. And a drop
no, you
shot, a
go to a
bogey at
race.
17.
If Chicagoland still had, a race in September,
So
you had
another
to put it
bogey
to
on the
summertime.
scorecard.
They still
Frank,
had it
what
in
happened this
September.
week?
I think it's a week to forget, Rich.
50-degree weather.
Frank, here at the
I'd rather
18th,
go to that. At least I
so
can
much
bundle up.
history has been made through the years.
Yeah, one of my
I could be
favorite
asshole
memories,
naked, boy, and
I
still be
remember,
sweating
Jack
my ass
Nicklaus
off,
when he
man.
beat
Fuck
Doug
that.
Sanders in that playoff.
I'm used to it.
The
I do
famous
it
sort
all
of
the
short
time.
putt
I
Doug
go-
Sanders missed, but really the great moment that stands out
I go to
was
the dirt
Seve
races up
making
here
that
all the time.
15-footer across the hill in
I don't see
1984
how you
winning
do
the
it,
blue
man.
sweater. Not only did he win the
I like to
Open
golf,
Championship,
so
but
I'm
he beat a
outside
tremendous
there.
field that included Bernard Langer, Tom Watson, Fred
hell
Couples,
no.
Lanny Wadkins, Felder,
The son
and
be
Greg
being right.
Norman. It was an amazing Open Championship.
And I love that fist pump. It was pure Seve, all that fire, all that passion came flying out. And that's where you just sort of fell in love with the game. So maybe a nice way to finish up with a good approach here to
Most
the 18th.
times in the summertime,
and a
only
good
time
chance
I'll
for
be
birdie.
burned up in the heat is if I go to like an amusement park or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Other than that,
So you gonna run all?
Frank, we haven't seen a whole lot of that, but no doubt it feels good.
Well, early exit for one of what I thought Rich was going to be the favorite, but their week's over.
Numbers don't lie
it's
in
hot.
this
Yeah,
case, in
it's-
this sport. And now,
I mean, I like it, so it probably doesn't affect me much because I like to do it. But it does. I mean, it doesn't affect me wanting to leave. It just need water or need something. I mean, at least we have cold beer while that doesn't stay cold too long.
hell no, I should get hot. Like I don't have AC in my truck, man. It was like a few days ago, it was like 80-something degrees out. I bought a bottle of water. Not even 10 minutes in, boy, that water was like hot. I said, damn, man. It got hot fast. I was pissed off because I just spent like $3 on that damn thing. Big ass water bottle.
God damn.
Pissed me off, man. It's damn, it's 9:30. I didn't even know.
That's why I hate when you go to all like the baseball stadiums and everything when water's $5. It's ridiculous.
Hey, it's too much. Cause when me and my brother, not Mike, 'cause he's not a Cubs fan. Fuck him. Me and my other brother, he he went to we went to the Cubs game. I've been to a couple of Cubs games, and at one time, like, I was just looking at their prices for a water. How much? It was like, what, $6? I'm like, no, I'd rather just like, the next time I went, I took water with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could buy a bottle of water out of a gas station for like $1.
Yeah,
$1.20.
I'm looking like, I was like, man, y'all can suck my dick, man. I ain't finna be paying no $6 for no damn water.
What if somebody was broke and they're having a heat stroke? It's like, what do you got?
Sorry, buddy. You got to pay $6.
Oh man, man, you gotta come up with $6. You better crawl around them bleachers, man. There's probably stuff over there. I can't give you this water. I'll get fired.
Right. Like, excuse me. Damn.
Wow.
That shit was...
I mean, when we went to Englishtown for the NHRA, they had a cheesesteak for like $7 or $8. It was good. It wasn't that bad. And the water's like $2 or $3. So it's, I mean, some races aren't as bad as like football or baseball stadiums. That's ridiculous. Or concert halls.
You would think a racetrack would charge more because they come over there maybe once or twice out of the year. You know what I'm saying? As far as NASCAR, like football and shit, it should be cheaper because they have a game. They get at least like 4 or 5
at home.
Right.
Baseball, especially,
Exactly.
there's 81 games at home.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You don't make enough money with the tickets.
That's right. That's right. I say, like.
Oh, and then
Well.
and plus,
Especially if that team is ass.
plus
I
Giant
was gonna
Stadium.
say.
Yeah, I know, really. With MetLife Stadium, when I went to the Supercross there a couple times, $30 parking.
Shit. God damn.
That's what I said.
Man,
Like, do you have a little
downtown
hidden
Chicago,
underground
do that.
parking garage that I can hide in? Because this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean,
Parking
that-
Downtown Chicago cheaper than that. It's like
You're making me
$7.
spend $30. I'm like, that's 2 waters I'm giving up here. What the heck are you doing?
That's too much. Then you gotta buy food. You gotta do a ticket. Nah, hell no.
No, I always try to eat or something before that, or get something small when I'm in there. I can't spend that much for food, unless I'm really hungry.
Yeah. I went to a White Sox game, boy. Just like what Lee said, boy. Food be high. And the White Sox, this when the White Sox was playing good though. As a matter of fact, this is the same year the White Sox won the World Series. They food was.
Okay, I'm done.
I knew he was gonna say something, man. So I said that, man. All time ago.
Well, you two got the Chicago battle going on, and where I am, there's a lot of Yankee and Mets fans. I'm the Yankee fan, but there's a lot of Mets fans around too. It's like the little.
You and Let's Go Mets should have a little rivalry then.
Yeah.
Like me and Lee, we always been rivals with everything. It don't even matter what it is. That's probably why I don't like Lee too much.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I've been weak.
I'm not even. That's the only New York team I like, which is funny.
See, the Cubs and the Sox, it's kind of funny because I don't know, the Cubs